You have a power brick?
A who? Power.
Yep.
You have another one?
I don't know how you didn't catch that.
Nigga threw it to the left. I was already to the right.
I'm not talking to you.
He threw it to the left. I was already to the right.
Is it behind the door? Cracking a cold one with the boys.
Cracking a cold Canada Dry. Do white people view ginger ale as medicine too, or is that just like a
Minority report?
yeah?
Wait, as in does everyone else view it as? Is that what you're saying?
Can you cure yourself with ginger ale the way black and Spanish people can?
Probably.
Probably. It's either yes or no.
I was told to keep drinking ginger ale if you have a bad stomach.
Okay.
You were raised black. Kinda.
Not black enough. You can't say nigga.
Yeah, true. Ooh.
Ooh. Woo!
That ginger ale's crazy. Hey.
What?
I'm a drunk Lysol. I was about to say. Where'd my beer go?
You drink Lysol for the pod.
Is that it? That's not it? Oh.
If you drink Lysol, is that clean your
Cleaning
system?
your insides and shit?
I probably would poison it. Let me go find out.
No, I'm good. That's probably why they tell you not to drink Listerine.
They do?
Listerine wasn't a mouthwash when it first came out.
What was it?
It's like a detergent / cleaner. It was like shit they used to mop the floor with. Like,
So who was the first nigga to just like, fuck it?
Thomas Listerine.
Fucking, I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
You ain't gonna pause that?
It was him. He started it.
Pause.
He started Listerine and shit.
No.
Anyway.
Yes, we are. What's good, everybody? Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast here again.
Are you like trying to do like a shout out? And it's
No, I'm just.
Oh.
I don't know.
hey everybody, hey everybody. Dr. Nick, was that what? Or Uncle Nick? Who's the motherfucker from Simpsons?
Oh, it was
Dr.
a
Nick,
doctor
right?
something. Yeah.
Dr. Nick, wasn't it? Oh.
What's good, everybody? Another episode here. The only podcast brave enough to record in a global pandemic.
No.
You sure?
Have you checked your? Have you checked anything?
I'm out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing out there?
Chilling.
Word.
Trying to stay clean, safe. You know what I mean?
You ever been washing your hands?
Yep.
Yeah. Regularly though, like I always wash my hands. It's nothing new. It's been routine. You know, it's a rap for them, the Brads and Chads who don't wash their hands after they piss, right? So you know they're killing people out here. Like dead ass. They better be washing their hands now, cause you go to the bathroom in a bar, you see them niggas there, they never wash their hands.
You're right. No, for sure.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
And at this point, we're all amazed at what could happen.
Nah, it's just funny because pretty much everything we kind of said wouldn't happen last week.
I feel like I was the only
throughout-
one on the fence.
Probably, I don't know, but this shit turned the fuck up in the course of a week.
Do y'all feel dumb?
No, I don't
No.
feel dumb.
Okay.
You probably jinxed it, but
Do y'all give a fuck?
yes, I give a fuck.
I do.
I mean, I think we all agreed we didn't think it would get to this point this quick with this corona shit.
Nope. As we probably said last week. So for all the listeners, if it isn't obvious what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about it.
Porn. Do you ever get butterflies from watching porn? Have you?
What?
Ever got butterflies from watching porn?
I wouldn't call them butterflies.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I ain't never seen a porn. I just
I wouldn't-
give
I
you
would-
the tingles.
I,
Like,
would-
damn,
I
I'm
wouldn't
in love.
call boner the butterflies.
No, like in your stomach. I'm talking about. Like you feel butterflies.
No.
Kind of like when your crush likes you.
Not from a porno.
Yeah, no.
Y'all watching the wrong porn. Wait till y'all find that one. That's the only one I'm trying to find. Niggas trying to find their one to marry. I'm trying to find that one porn.
We should just create.
Well, you could find both in one.
It just seems like at this point we need to create our own separate segment of the porno segment on how you're going to incorporate porno into
So
everything.
you never caught butterflies?
No.
Nah, not like how you said. I might have did like the fucking jump up in the air and click my heel shit.
Naked and shit? With your dick in your hand, you just click your heel. Shit looking like a Mentos commercial.
I mean, you
Jump
might,
in slow motion and
but
just freeze.
if you do that, you
Would you
might,
be
like-
tight if you froze in air you couldn't get out? Fucking
Yeah.
moms come through the door, Christian! Just in the air, butt naked.
Help!
That should be crazy.
No, don't come in.
That whole getting caught with your dick, with your dick in your hand is wild.
Yeah.
Just that whole like sequence.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
do you
wild.
look up and you go, oh, or like, what do you like? Do you,
You gotta
hide
focus.
it?
You gotta focus all your energy
The
into
worst
hiding
thing,
it.
worst thing would be getting caught like while you're busting. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
cringing like, oh, this shit just goes.
Just shoot accidentally.
That's wild.
Firing strays and shit.
That's wild. Anyway, coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're listening from anywhere in the world, you probably got hit
In
with
case
this.
you don't know by now.
It's perfect for them. They ain't gotta go nowhere. They can just sit and listen.
Word, and sign up to the Patreon. Go back to all our old episodes. Got a full catalog for you to check out.
Niggas was making fun of Love Is Blind, but soon we gonna have to start dating people like that shit. Talking to motherfuckers through the walls. Shit is crazy.
Would you be tight if you were mad, you were OD vibing with a chick and you cough? She's like, nah, it's slow.
I mean, if we don't go through the wall, we be alright, right?
All right, so that brings me kind of to one of the first pieces of this shit. So real quick, whole world's pretty much on full corona notice. Here in New York, they banned all shit, over 500 people, canceled every sports season, canceled everything.
Detrimental. I never in my life experienced anything
Right.
like that.
But since we were, so we'll get to that. But since we were
Yeah.
talking about like Love Is Blind and shit, real quick, how do y'all think that this affects the dating aspect of things?
Oh, we're gonna date like that?
Are we gonna still fuck?
Oh no. It'll be perfect.
That's
time.
why when we went out last night and whatnot, like,
Hey.
I knew there was no chance of me hooking up with a chick. She'd
Really?
be way too cautious. That's the reason. Nothing else.
Nothing else. I fuck with
There's
the
no other
confidence.
reason. It's just, I get you don't want to fuck me tonight because of Corona, but I'll be all right.
Totally. I got the whole hazmat suit in the crib though.
Hazmat suit with a hole cut out.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Imagine bitches start using the female condoms now.
Ugh. So what are y'all more scared of, STDs or Corona?
Oh,
That's
what
weird.
STDs? You
STD
kidding
for
me?
sure.
Nah.
STD for sure. Cause some of them shits is incurable. Like, it's over. Like, you right?
Yeah.
I feel like you thought of something and you're not gonna
I
share
was
it.
choking on my drink.
Pause.
About to get it.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Lysol unofficially. Shout out to Lysol. I think we just week by week, it just looks like there's more shit on my table.
Also by Purell. Use Purell and don't take it now.
I was tight when I saw that Purell was privately owned.
I'm trying to buy stock.
I was hell yeah. I was
Niggas is all trying to get it. Y'all late. Niggas is too
No,
late.
I said was as in when that shit was
Oh, okay.
first happening. And I was like, oh fuck.
This nigga Soldier Boy got a soap.
I would not use that soap. What the fuck?
That
is
shit probably
called?
contains Corona.
Y'all sleeping?
You bought it?
Nah. Niggas is buying it OD now.
What is it called?
He has like a soap, detergent. He has all his cleaning products.
Word?
I forgot what it's called. It's not called Soldier Soap or some shit like that.
Soldier soap.
No.
Rubbing soldier soap on your hands just sounds wild.
On your hands? What about everything else? You watching Soldier Soap on your ass?
I mean,
Man, that
Hey,
shit
let
made
soldier get in your
Alice
ass.
Soldier.
Oh no.
You.
They should have got like each little box got a little Gucci ribbon like his headband.
Oh shit.
Where were we?
We're talking about everything is closed.
Yeah, we're talking about like
Sport.
just everything's shut down. People ain't gonna be fucking or hooking up, dating, kissing, touching, nothing.
We think. I think
Touch it, feel it. Man.
I think people dead ass shook about this shit.
No, people definitely are shook about it.
Yeah.
I will say that for a fact, and they pussy. So, okay.
Well, it's been said that majority of people in the world are gonna get it. Like 60 to 70% of people are gonna get it. So that means at least 3 of us in this room. At least. So it's likely.
Is that the math?
He said 75%. There's 4 people in the room. 3 people on the podcast, and some bumbling idiot that is being a fantastic videographer on Xbox.
Yeah, so at least 3 of us.
Quick math for you, huh?
My whole thing is like, I think it'll be good. Like once you get it, so your body can adapt and become more immune to the shit. But I don't know. It's just scary because like, how long will this whole shit be going on for?
So wait, get it on the record. Are you scared of it?
Am I scared of it? No, I'm scared of the things that can come from it.
Okay. Are you more scared of the disease itself, or are you more scared of society's reaction?
Society's reaction, like saying, like if they quarantine us, that sounds scary.
What about
I don't
you?
even know what that 100% means. Like, does that mean we can't leave the crib? Doesn't mean we can't leave the city.
Yep.
We can't leave the crib, or we can't leave the city.
Well, if you're there might
Depends on the
be
level.
curfews. There might be like curfews and shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I'm worried about not being able to go to work. Cause I got to get my monies.
Yeah. What about you?
For me personally, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about like my grandma and people like that.
Exactly.
My mom too.
Same.
For me, I'll be good.
Are you more worried about the medical and
no? It's society's just how everything is going. Because I think really a lot of what they're doing is not even for the medical purposes. Like they want to limit how many people get it so that we don't overwhelm our healthcare industry like stuff. Because people still can get sick from other shit.
Right.
People can still get shot. People can still get a whole bunch of other stuff. But if everybody's flooding hospitals because they have corona and, you know, you test positive, but you're not at high risk, you're just kind of taking up space for other people that could be. So that's why they want to limit it widespread. But I'm definitely scared about the impact it's going to have because I think this shit is going to be... Financially, I think this is going to be huge.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Like catastrophic. Like... In the NCAA tournament alone being canceled, they lost $1 billion.
$1 billion? Damn.
And
That's not necessarily. Is that just the NCAA revenue?
the NCAA itself? Yeah.
Yeah. Just
that's
imagine
not even every business that
Yep.
like bars,
tourism, hotels,
arenas,
all that shit. Boop.
the teams themselves.
And that's just the NCAA tournament.
Right.
Now you gotta think. I mean, I still think the NBA season, NHL season will resume.
Hopefully within 30 days. Well,
But I've been
minimum
wrong this
30
whole
days.
time, so I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
not,
was saying.
Clearly, I'm
So
not
y'all
an
can say
expert.
Y'all
I'll
just say the opposite of what y'all really think. So hopefully y'all be wrong about that as well.
Yeah, I ain't getting no pussy. Let me stop. Can't think of pussy at a time like this.
That's the only thing.
I think that's a good thing though. I feel like, for example, we go online, we see a lot of jokes about this shit, and I don't think it's sure this is like a major serious situation going on, but I think it's important to make light of a situation like this so that we don't panic and shit like that, so we can have something positive in a negative situation like this. I mean,
So, I mean, to the point of where it's at, like, and where I'm at with it, I'm not letting it affect my life as much as I could. I'm still doing the same shit I'm doing. I'm gonna go. I'm confident enough in myself and my immune system. If I was someone that I know, or like if I know myself to really be sick and like have a weak immune system, then I'd be much more cautious of it. But in terms of where I feel right now and its severity, or at least what I know or feel of it, yeah, basically what I feel of its severity, because I don't know shit, but I'm not changing the way I move unless I'm forced to. Like,
Agreed.
unless my job shuts down, the city, the transportation shuts down. If something directly like I'm already tight about the sports thing. That was directly impacting my life.
Right.
It's entertainment. I'm tight because I think I had opening day tickets too to the Yankee game. I don't know what that looks like.
Oh, you have season pass.
Yeah.
You get a refund?
I
They
don't know
what they're
yet.
gonna
I don't
do
know yet.
They don't know if they're gonna
They
reschedule the
don't.
games.
There's
They don't
nothing's
know.
been decided on any of that yet.
Yeah.
The only thing I heard was that South by like some of those festivals.
South by Southwest, nobody ain't getting shit
Nobody
back.
getting shit back. That's wild. They're gonna get and they're gonna get hit with a. I don't know if they're gonna win that lawsuit.
Nah, probably not.
They probably.
The thing with South by is they have something in their shit that, says there's no refunds no matter what.
Yeah.
So
And you
Oh,
sign
that's
it and
slow.
you agree to it.
and you
when
agree to it. So nobody ever reads that shit, obviously.
No.
but
Yeah.
that's fucked up though.
That's still
honestly.
fucked. It's mad
I don't
fucked
give a
up.
fuck.
And that could be that's the thing though. They should really think about their long term, and that's what a lot of these businesses are doing right now. You know, you got to think about your long term ramifications rather than the short term. Most businesses, especially big ones. So obviously, everyone. I mean, especially in the Midtown area, the corporate regions, they're getting forced to work from home. That's what's happening right now for the most part.
Yeah.
And like these businesses that are making these fairly could be drastic decisions depending on what productivity looks like on a day-to-day basis are taking the short-term sacrifice for a long-term sacrifice. And that's how society's reacting to they're being careful. And I think I have my opinion about them being probably too careful is the wrong word, but I think just overreacting.
Like
And because it's the right thing to do. We don't know what the right thing to do is, but like, you know, like the NBA doing something so drastic as to suspend their season, and everyone. I'm just watching on TV, and everyone's, you know, these basketball experts are telling me how, like, what the right thing to do in life is, and it's just like you don't know shit.
Would you?
What do you mean though?
I was watching when I was watching ESPN the day of the NBA season suspension. They're talking about college basketball. What they essentially have to do this A, B, C, and D. But then they would go on beyond the sports realm of shit, and now say what like just you. I don't know if what they're doing is the right thing to do. To be honest with you, I'm not sold yet.
I 100% think it is.
I don't know because. If they're able to somehow fund a lot of the people whose lives are really affected out of this are the hourly workers of the stadiums and shit like that. Like the people that need live paycheck to paycheck. It's not the fucking athletes. The athletes will be fine. They're already the first ones all the celebrities are funding for the tests immediately, while normal people probably can't. At this point, I'm not sold that this illness is that severe for you to sacrifice his people's hourly wages.
People can die from this though. Still.
Okay, but people can die from a lot of shit.
Right, but that's why they don't.
We're basing off the uncertainty. That's actually what we're doing.
Here's the thing though, because then now when like Rudy Gobert gets it and then Donovan Mitchell gets it,
all right,
right?
It figures their best two players are the two people that got it. But
I know.
That's
Well,
besides
this
the
nigga's
point.
fucking around though.
It's besides the point.
But that's the thing though, like in like I don't know.
Why
if you
are
saw
they
this,
so quick to identify them too as people who have it, as opposed to the regular people in the first part that we were purposely not identifying?
One,
We don't know them.
well, because I think for athletes they have to release injury reports and shit.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
But even that dude from Westchester, that lawyer, they released his name and info. I think that was fucked up.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, now they went from they're purposely not releasing it to like releasing everyone's information.
And that's fucked up because like
So-
his family's been getting like death threats,
Yeah.
like saying like, "Yo, it's your
That's
fault
my
for
thing.
bringing this shit in here. Like you
so deep.
infected all of us."
still think this is all blown completely out of proportion.
I do too, but I mean, for the NBA, I know why they did it. It makes perfect sense.
It's only for their reputation's sake.
No,
I
if they were
think so.
being forced to play without audience people there, they would. I would have canceled the season right there.
I'm not saying that would have been the right move either. I don't know. I'm not sold that suspending the season was the right thing to do.
Why?
I really don't, because
Nah.
I just don't feel like it's proven anything yet to make such
What do you
drastic
mean?
change. I don't feel like this disease has proven to be that severe
What?
because
Niggas
people
dying.
have it because they're probably old and have weak immune systems.
From this?
No, generally.
So you don't think Corona's killing them?
I mean, it's similar to like the flu. The flu would kill someone, yes, but people with weaker immune systems, older people, people not as prone to.
Well, the thing is, it's more
spreading.
contagious than the flu.
We just, for now, until our bodies get.
What do you know?
But that's what we're talking about. The now.
You
get a whole arena full of people get the flu.
One person.
Yeah, but like one person could have it and not really show much of the symptoms.
Yeah. But they can pass it to other people.
I get it.
They
but
pass
so
it to
can
their
the
grandma.
Flu.
Their grandma fucking dies.
So can the flu.
All right, but this is a lot more contagious.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's as severe.
Regardless.
I'm sorry. I don't agree.
I agree with them. I think it was the right thing to do. It makes
mad sense.
Yeah.
I think
really
that how New York is handling it is pretty reasonable, all things considered. Considered we're the biggest city in the world, arguably. Considering we still haven't really shut down.
So what are the parts that you feel, if you feel like so far the NBA and the sports organizations acted appropriately, you think New York City acted appropriately, where do you think the overreaction is?
Amongst civilians.
In terms of?
Them going overboard buying all the supplies.
Yeah, people thinking
them being like obnoxious and see when somebody sneezes or coughs,
and then
they give
everybody
them dirty
avoids you like the
looks.
plague.
Or just
That's your breaking point?
What?
All right. I'm just wondering where you're at on like the spectrum.
I don't have a breaking point, really.
No, in terms of that's your breaking point is where you see the overreaction. Like where in society are you seeing, like you feel them cutting the season short is not as big a deal as to just how normal people react every day?
I think
that's a big deal.
I think that's more than any, that's a smart business decision.
I don't know.
They were going to be forced to play in arenas with no people.
Yeah.
So they would be playing games, right?
Like
and they would be making a lot less money, right?
Do you think the federal governments would have acted about the crowd capacities had the NBA not shut down their season?
Yes.
I don't know. I think it was a chain reaction.
It was a what?
No, I think
it was a chain
they were,
reaction.
to be honest, I think the leagues and shit were forewarned, and I think that's why they started saying they would try to do it without people there. Instead of initially
hours, they just changed everything though.
I think it's from a reputational standpoint. They don't want to be caught as like the bad guys.
That's still smart though. It's risk. You know the risk. The risk is huge.
I get it.
3 people die from this shit. Your reputation is tarnished forever. You're the money hungry league that put the risk of its players.
But what's saying that people won't die? 3 people won't die from this shit 50 years from now, coincidentally, when the organizations are all back up and running perfectly fine. And it just so happens they caught it at an NBA game.
Yeah, but
where do we place it back on the individual?
But it's risk. The whole thing
it's
is
risk
like
management. I get it.
It's because you got 10,000 people. The likelihood of them getting
I just
infected.
think it's fucked up what they're gonna have to do for their. I mean, if they're able to pay their employees, totally fine. Then I'm
look.
on
Here's the thing. This is a fucked up situation because I agree, and more to extend it to past like the hourly employees at these arenas and shit, servers, like waiters, restaurant people, small businesses, like they're all getting fucked right now, and it's fucked up. I mean.
I don't know. I don't view it as such a big threat, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Is there anything that can happen that will make you like, oh shit?
I'm open to eventually being up, like, you know what, fine. Yeah, I mean, I've been wrong about this whole shit the whole time.
One thing that could really make me panic OD is, God forbid, knock on wood, if it gets serious for Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Like,
you're right, because
I'm like, wait.
To my perception, they're young and healthy
and athletic.
And then I'm like, okay, that will change my opinion.
I'll be shook after that.
You're right. I would too. It would take probably that for me to fully change my opinion.
Yeah, because what was that, Wednesday? It was just like
I'm just
back to back, just hearing bad news and bad news. Like, oh, Rudy got it. Tom Hanks got it. This nigga got it. This motherfucker got it. Oh, this shut down this whole thing. New Rochelle's quarantine.
From what I've seen,
so that whole day was
is that I feel like they're moving almost as normally if they weren't forced to. Rudy was about to play in the game.
I don't think he was.
It's not. But the concern is not for him.
It's for
him passing
I get it. But I don't think it's going to stop. I think
it's going to decrease the least amount of people
I
you
just
have
think
around each other.
But I get that.
I think that's how it is.
But then when are you going to feel?
Right now.
What's going to make it comfortable to resume that type of activity again?
That's what I'm concerned about.
All right.
I feel like now,
whereas like, oh yeah, but 5 weeks from now it's going to be gone. No, it's not going to be. I just feel us. The way it would end is that society, if it's not that big of a deal, will eventually just live with it, like we do with every other disease,
like the flu.
Yes,
we have flu shots.
So people will be getting sick more often, and then we will move on from there. If that's what this is, we
don't have like a cure for this shit yet. So.
I get that.
Like with time,
but people have healed from it by now.
Yeah,
but people have also died from it.
But it's 0.2%.
But the thing
I
is,
get that.
if you let it run rampant, you don't know what kind of damage it can do. So they're taking precautionary measures.
Fine,
you got to.
But I don't see that.
What's the number that you would have to reach of like infected
I don't have a
people
number,
or
but
dead
like
people? Like at what point do you
maybe
say, "Oh,
a much higher percentage"? I would say.
It will get to a higher percentage if more
we
people
didn't
keep
do
getting
anything.
it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I just don't think. How are we going to stop something? How
quarantine, nigga.
Yeah.
Is that going to work? Has that proven to work?
Yes.
Look at
Where?
Hong Kong and I think
That's
Singapore.
Italy now. All the countries
And it's working?
It's working.
The numbers coming down.
I seen a chart where it's dying down, and a lot of other countries that show that it all went up, it peaked, and then like Hong Kong and I think Singapore, it just like it went high, then it just went straight because they've been cutting it off.
Because people aren't coming in contact with each other. If the virus can't jump from people to people, it's gonna die out.
Is it?
Yes.
That's the point of it.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Then
point.
why didn't we do it with the flu?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know
I'm
when
just,
the flu
like-
came out. I don't know what year that shit dropped.
Yeah.
I don't know what year that shit dropped, but we have flu shots and shit now. So like you get the shot, you feel sick for like a day, but then your body becomes immune to it. Well, not 100%, but like your body adjusts to it, so it knows how to fight it off.
Yeah.
We don't have that yet for this corona shit.
I get that.
So with time, hopefully we can solve this shit.
And then eventually I just feel like we'll live with it.
Yeah, we live with the flu now.
Yeah, and that's where
But it takes quarantines and tests and and studies and all this other shit that we were not prepared for, obviously.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope too.
I don't know if that's the truth or not, but I
don't know
hope, but
if it's the truth either, but this is what it seems like from all the shit I've been reading online this whole fucking week.
So do you feel like we should go into quarantine?
Do I feel like we should go? I hope we don't have to.
But I think what we've done so far is going to prevent it from getting to that level where we have to be Italy, for instance, where Italy you can only go out to get essential groceries and pills and stuff. Like I think what we've done now, like Italy just let it rock. And then it got to a point where there was like, well, how many people? It was like 100,000 or some shit throughout the whole country. Like I think what we're doing now of like just encouraging everybody to work from home, it sounds like the best idea for right now.
And
they haven't closed anything.
You don't think that eventually there's a possibility that this disease will eventually be, like, I guess, known as not as big of a deal?
Yeah, once it stops.
Have cures and shit.
Once we have cures, or maybe what if it's just not as severe?
The thing is
dying though.
No, but the
But
thing is,
people die from so much other shit too.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are dying from this.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a lot.
What's your definition?
I mean, I would like a higher percentage. At the 0.2% of people that have this disease.
I kind of want to look up like a.
And I wonder if they have the disease because they're already weak, so they're at a less advantage than people that.
If their immune system isn't like.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
what's the number for y'all that says all right? It's not a lot anymore.
What?
You're saying it's a lot of people, right?
Okay.
And the number right now, if you're saying is 0.2%, and I don't feel it's a lot, but it seems like y'all said that's a lot of people. So where is your number in saying, oh, maybe it's not a lot of people?
For me, it's not even the deaths; it's just people getting it.
All right, fine, but do you have an answer?
For me, it's I'll be fine as soon as the number stops increasing.
So when the cases decrease of people that just
like
have
on the spike, if it's at 125 now or some shit, if it starts going down consistently,
the decline. Yeah.
So it'd be better if there's less people in your mind that have it than the severity of the disease.
Yes, because I think if you get it, your chances of dying overall increase, right? Because let's say you get it and you're fine, but something else happens. Now it's two things. Then you can, some shit can happen. I just think.
Gotcha. So you're more afraid of the cold than AIDS.
Huh?
Something that's more common but less severe than something that's less common but more severe.
What? That makes no sense.
What do you mean? You're saying that you would rather not. You'd rather that it'll be more severe.
I did not say
But
I would
AIDS,
rather.
you can't cure that shit.
I'm saying I'm measuring my level of concern not by how many people are dying, but how many people can get it right now. I didn't say that I would prefer it to be.
So, like I'm saying, you'd be more concerned over the cold because of something of how easy.
No, I'm not saying that. I am saying my level of concern right now for this virus is that a lot of people can get it, right? I don't know the severity of whatever the fuck can happen, right?
And that's not more of your concern.
But I don't know. That's the thing.
Oh,
All I know is more people can get it, right?
Okay, yeah.
It increases your chances of shit happening and you dying. Do you know how you can catch AIDS? How easy it is for you to catch AIDS?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out sniff
But
AIDS.
it's not as common as the cold.
Okay. The thing
Yeah.
is, this is a highly contagious disease that we're not familiar with.
Okay.
So I can understand some of what the precautionary measures large companies and events like this are taking.
All right.
I'm not saying I'm overly concerned about it. Clearly, I'm here. I've been going about my normal life.
All right. Fine. That's your opinion.
I don't know where AIDS came from.
I don't know either, but
I was just naming a disease that's more severe but not as common
Okay.
as the cold in comparison to the cold.
Well, the cold is the cold, and it's also known as the common cold. So that's the most common one. Of
Well,
all.
that's why I mentioned it.
That's smart.
it's also not curable.
But you don't overly concern over it is my point. I don't want to dwell on this point because you're making it about something else than what my point was trying to get across.
You're the one that brought in AIDS.
It was
You got
not,
AIDS?
It was just in comparison to your point.
It's a reach of a comparison, though. It's
Why?
not because you can't.
That was just in terms of severity.
AIDS
That's all
is
I'm
not
saying.
contagious unless you come and have and exchange bodily or human fluids with someone else.
Okay, I'm just saying though, in terms of it's how often it can happen, and as we have, but the severity of you getting it is more severe than the cold. Would you not agree?
Right, but all right. So
That's all I'm comparing. I'm not comparing it to the actual
even if
disease
you look
itself.
at AIDS, when AIDS first came
I'm
up,
not comparing it to. It was in comparison of where your concern level
all right,
was.
fine. But for AIDS, right?
You getting all distracted over the word AIDS. It's not that.
All
big
right,
of a
fine.
deal.
I'm using AIDS as an example for a disease. When AIDS came out, there were preventive measures that changed. A lot of people were dying from AIDS in the beginning because they didn't know a lot about it. It was spread.
Okay.
Right? They took preventive measures, more awareness, things like that. Eventually, it started to drop down,
I
and
don't
now
think
it's a
you're
manageable.
understanding my point.
I don't think you understand your point.
No, I do understand my point.
What are
I'm
you
not
trying to
talking
say?
about in this. You
can apply this to any disease.
Let me finish. If my point was not about the disease of AIDS, it was just in comparison to how you were looking at it.
Okay,
your
but
angle. It's not about the disease. What?
I'm saying you can apply this logic to any disease.
Fine, exactly. I was just using that as an example.
If we were
You're
around
right.
when the flu and the cold first came out, I'm sure this is what the fuck they did.
I'm not.
What did they do?
I don't know. I wasn't around, but I'm not. I don't know if this is exactly what they did. I don't know if they canceled sport games for seasons. I don't know if people were reacting when people were coughing around them. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I don't know what makes you think that they did.
I'm just saying I imagine it being similar.
This is all I'm hearing from what the media is saying. This is the first time we've ever had to do shit like this. So,
So if you
that's what I'm hearing. I can only go off of what I see and what I hear.
Very important, serious question.
Go.
If you had to be quarantined in a specific place, where would you want to be at?
My crib.
Yeah. You?
A strip club.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You know they're still charging you, right?
Nah. But what money?
Your money.
Your
I ain't
money.
got no more money. if I'm stuck in there for a month, my money gonna run out. So
Tough shit.
yeah,
not looking no ass.
they ain't gonna have no money either.
You can't look at no ass then.
I can't look at no ass. We in the same building. You better buddy up.
You expect them to be working this whole time just for you?
You better do something. The fuck? What are we doing?
You'd spend all your money just
Huh?
looking at ass?
I won't spend on my money. Yo, another thing. Shit, them private snaps must be booming right now.
I was gonna say porn traffic must be at an all-time high.
Italy, they had the free Pornhub Premium.
That's why I kind of wanted this shit too.
This is probably why we need a ad sponsor, NordVPN, my nigga. That'd be nice. get your jerk off on. Yeah,
We've been buying people's products that we hope would sponsor us. Lysol, fucking beers.
Yeah, like I was
We're on
saying,
the opposite end of getting advertisement.
Italy, they got they shit set with that Pornhub Premium. Kinda
Their
heavy.
whole country got shut down, which is kind of crazy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be tight.
That's what I'm praying doesn't happen
Yep.
here, but
Yeah.
there's a good chance that can happen. So we gotta
At
be
this
prepared.
point, you're right, but
We gotta be
it's
prepared. One
wild
of the
that it's
things, like-
gotten that far. But
Huh?
it's wild that we're even talking something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
never thought we experienced something like this. Another thing I was concerned about. God forbid something happens to these athletes. What? How would you feel if, God forbid, we had to go do a disaster draft?
What do you mean?
Like
We'd have to
a
go to
bunch
the
of players
military?
died,
Like
and then
players
Oh.
passed away, and then it's like a free agency pool. You just pick your players.
so like
I'll be
LeBron
tight-
survived, and I can draft LeBron.
Yeah,
or
I'll
some
be
shit.
tight if that's the only way the Knicks are finally gonna be good is we have to pick out of a pool of free agents. That'd be OD.
I don't even know how to respond. Would I be tight?
Half the league
I think
getting
I'd go through
bodied
a lot of shit if we got to that point.
Would you be tight? I'm saying like how.
Damn, what was that? Should I remember that show that was on HBO? I forgot what it was called. It had Jennifer Aniston's husband.
I don't
Did you
know.
ever see that? It was when half the world's population just vanished into thin air.
Like the blip
Out of nowhere.
That's what that sound like.
I am
Thanos
Legend.
did it.
No, shit.
I am Legend. Word.
Bird Box.
No.
What's the name? This shit is literally The Division, the game. You ever played that?
I never did, but I.
It's a pretty much this is literally the game. The game took place in New York City, and basically there's like a airborne sickness that's going through the air. So a lot of people who are infected are wild, and so in the streets it's like people are like gangs. You have different gangs. You have the military and all of this shit. And you have like quarantine zones all throughout Manhattan and shit like that. And you just gotta be careful and like loot niggas, shoot niggas.
The Leftovers was the name of the show.
What is that about though?
Like literally, it's like Thanos snapped, half the world is gone, and it just shows society after
Yeah.
people vanish. It's kind of like the first half of Avengers.
I got you. That's interesting. I like movies with that concept because it just makes you think. Because you don't know who somebody is until a time of chaos or crisis.
Yeah.
Like I remember I watched an old episode of Twilight Zone, and there was a bunch of neighbors over at a house for a party. They were all chilling. Everything's all good. Then something happened. Some sort of disaster happened where it caused everybody to go into panic, and people who were supposedly family and best friends, they ended up betraying each other, only for them to kill each other, and then have the episode end as if it was like a joke. So then the character who survived was like, wow, I just like played myself. I denied the people I said I loved. I killed the people I was supposed to fuck with, only to realize that it wasn't even worth it in the end. So in times like this, when niggas is panicking, that's when you realize, like, God forbid shit get worse. What will you do? How will you react? Who can you trust? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But hopefully it don't turn into some shit. It was like some airborne shit where like niggas just start bleeding from their face and shit.
Oh, I
like
would have
that.
been out.
What do you mean? Where you
Where'd
going?
you go?
DR.
What the fuck do y'all got that?
Yeah, right.
If
What?
anywhere, if any place I'm going to Africa, have you seen the blips? Have you seen the map of where coronavirus is at?
Yeah, I remember.
It's barely in Africa.
Last
Them niggas
week-
is chilling, but they have a locust swarm right now. But
They got bigger problems.
Is it?
if I'm being honest,
do
I
lo-
think
What
that's
does a
might kill
locust
me.
swarm do? They just fly
Don't
by.
they
They
eat
eat
you?
food. No, they're harmless, but they eat plants.
They
So
eat all the
All the
crops.
crops. Oh, you're
they
right,
have
yeah.
no food because they fucking nigga. I am not scared of bugs, but I'm creeped the fuck out by bugs. The way they look, the way they work,
I
the
hate
way
'em.
they react. Antennas, you cut their
Yeah.
head off, that shit's still twinkling.
Them
and
just
shit.
touching and shit.
Ugh,
Yeah.
shit, nigga. So the fact that you can go outside and see 100,000 bugs just swarming, and then they
Just
all
body
land
your
on you.
shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, all they have to do is just touch me, and I'll probably have a heart attack. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, like what? Oh shit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I
that'd
can't.
suck.
I remember I seen that in Australia. I was like, I want to go to Australia. I seen videos of
No,
like,
Australia is
swarms of-
wild.
They have new
They're
bugs.
fucking-
Their
there's-
bugs are like Pokemon and
Yeah.
shit like that. I'm like, nah, what
Yeah,
the fuck
nah.
is this giant ass spider?
Australia's got some wild
Ooh,
shit.
Jaheim said he was there. He was just walking by and a spider just jumped on his shoulder.
And that sucker was like that big, probably.
Oh nah.
Looked like a fucking
How
hammer.
tired would you be? You walking in Australia, a spider just jump on you and just spider webs out with you.
I'll be tight.
Yeah.
You want like, oh, this lit.
No.
You weed.
That shit is all fuzzy too.
Oh.
I hate that shit. Tarantulas freak me out.
Yeah.
I remember there was
Just
this
are mad
one like,
ugly.
commercial I seen where like it was a chick on a vacation. You just sleeping in a bed. You know
That
the
shit
bed with
was-
the nets on it.
Yep.
She woke up surrounded by bugs. Nigga, heart attack me. Nigga.
What? Wait, what word order was that?
Nigga, heart attack me.
That's Yoda.
Yeah. The black Yoda and shit.
Yeah, I remember last week I said black people. I don't know if black people can get this shit.
Then Donovan Mitchell. That nigga must
Yeah.
be white. You know what it is? He was in Utah for a long time. So
You're wrong
he
on
lost his
so
black
much
pass.
shit.
No, but you know what it is?
He's in Utah.
His dad works for the Mets.
I saw that.
that.
I was about to text you that too.
I was like, it fucking figures that you would get it.
Speaking of Australia, have y'all been seeing them flight prices? Oh my god.
I've been thinking about it.
Yo, niggas, $50 to go to Florida. I was thinking, damn, $300 is
It
expensive.
figures.
I know.
It really figures
like,
because when we
$300
booked our flight,
Yeah.
We
we
said,
were
oh,
like,
shit.
"Oh, the place skyrocketed."
I'm like, yo, 300 to Florida from New York? That's way too much. That's too much for a flight to Florida. Nigga, $60. Yo, $60?
I think
Nigga, I had
we
lunch
fixed this
that
shit.
cost more than
If it
$60.
took one thing to cause the prices to just
Holy
absolutely
shit.
fucking
Nigga,
shit,
$70 to Vegas? I'm like, what?
I've been thinking about it.
I'm thinking about
we
buying.
could probably return our
I'm
flights
thinking
and
about
then
buying
rebuy
flights in
them.
like October.
I was thinking about that too, but I think our shit's gonna get bodied if shit gets
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
But
No, that's exactly what happened. We'll do it. Think we're gonna beat
Yo,
this, cheat the system. That's what Trump's watching by like.
he's listening to our podcast. Like, how could I fuck with
Like,
these
come on, go ahead, go
motherfuckers?
on Expedia right now. I dare you, stupid.
So yeah, plan that international trip.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a trip for like October or some shit with them prices.
I was looking. They haven't dropped it that far ahead yet.
And where? For what?
No, they haven't.
For who?
Yeah,
For like everywhere.
I was looking up. We
Oh,
looked
that
up that
far?
Oktoberfest shit.
Oh shit.
last night.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been checking. I've been thinking about it, but they ain't stupid.
Yeah,
Y'all see
no.
what Mexico says? Say, yo, nobody from the U.S. could come. How ironic is that? Niggas want to build the wall and block them out. Now they don't want no Americans in that motherfucker. Fuck you, dumbass nigga Trump, bitch.
Watching his, have y'all seen any of his press conference shits or
I
whatever
saw
the
one
fuck
today.
they're called?
He might get tested. Like nigga,
He
what?
think he did already.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he
Son,
did.
Nigga said I might get tested.
He announced he's like, I got tested today.
Like,
What was the result?
We Gucci.
Would you respect him more if you said we
A
Gucci?
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, he's entertaining.
That no
He's
shit.
always been entertaining.
Yeah, what?
He's always been entertaining.
Watching his press conferences are mad funny because he just does not give a fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
Some female reporter asked him like something yesterday, and she was saying, "Don't you think you should get tested?"
Don't you think
Relax,
you should
bitch.
shut the fuck up?
Oh, he didn't say it like that. I'm like, yo, this
He
nigga
practically does though, in like other words.
I think that was a very disrespectful question. I'm not gonna answer that shit.
Here's the
Shut
thing:
the fuck
if
up,
he
bitch.
got it, if he did the test and he has it, how sus would it be if he's there at the conferences? Like,
He
would they
wouldn't
want
have
him
to be
there?
confident. No, he'd be quarantined in a
Yeah,
hospital.
so yeah,
bed.
that's why he's probably lying in it.
I'm not gonna lie. The introvert in me kind of fucks with this because you have like the ultimate excuse. Like if you have something that you didn't want to do right now, you have
Yeah.
like no one can question like why you want to cancel now.
No, yeah.
Like I'm waiting for some shit I don't want. See, only good shit has gotten canceled for me so far. But if some shit I don't fuck with gets canceled,
That's why you're trying to book a Broadway show.
I got tickets for Book of Mormon for $50 for yesterday night.
Axe that shit.
I heard you talking about that too.
Yeah, but you probably always did they refund them already or I was gonna say damn they smart.
Yeah,
'Cause you could
I was trying to get like I was trying to get them to hold the ticket or whatever onto the ticket.
Yeah.
No, they ain't doing that shit because they only lowered the price
because of the yeah.
Damn, they fucked your field up too, like comedies. You can't go to. Do
Oh,
comedy shows?
so every spot in New York has to cut their max capacity in half.
Oh, I think I remember reading that if you go to a comedy show, you have to sit a seat apart from the person next to you.
Yeah. So basically, I'm very upset because I had 4 shows scheduled for like within the next like 3 or 4 weeks.
Damn.
And none of them have gotten canceled. But I already know that the crowds are going to be god awful because they're practically empty. It's just going to be shitty shows. One of them was going to be like my first paid show.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Damn.
So it's just like that shit fucked me. That shit fucks comedians up so bad. Just because there's less shows now.
Anything entrepreneurial or like
always fucked.
You're fucked them like the most because although like nothing's reliable now.
Like freelancers.
I
pray for you. Yeah.
I know that's
It's
why
over
I feel
for me.
bad.
That's why I'm like I need to go to work. I gotta get this.
I feel bad.
Like
People can't move. People
Yeah.
can't maneuver. People can't do shit.
Niggas got bills, yo. They still gonna charge.
Well,
them
here's
motherfucking
my
bills.
thing though, because
And it's only gonna go up.
Yeah,
Your electric bill's
what-
gonna go high, way up.
what I fuck with
Well, I live in a project. We don't gotta
well,
pay for
yeah.
that shit.
fucking.
I'll be tired the water cut off again though.
Oh, that'd be OD.
Nigga, my shit cut
I
off
mean,
for like
you'd
6
hope
days.
the person be right there to fix it because if they live in the building.
Nigga, my shit was off for 6 days, bro.
That's wild.
I'm sorry.
It was literally the day we was making fun of we weren't making fun of them.
We jinxed
Y'all
it.
talking shit about the homeless people. How you just gonna bathe in a public bathroom? Nigga, that was almost me. They cut my water off, bro.
Let me find out. This is like that ass real karma.
We're like a whole voodoo podcast.
Nigga, I dad walked past dead chickens on a corner. That shit was wild. Niggas doing voodoo. Mommy said, yo, how you just stop shooting niggas, just start doing voodoo on motherfuckers? That shit is crazy.
I really think anything
You can't get
can
arrested
happen
for
now.
that, right?
Nah.
You can't get arrested for voodoo.
Who you know? Who you know get arrested for doing voodoo?
You imagine
You be tight. And all the cops bust through your shit.
Would you be? I'd be
Man
sick.
on with a chicken head, like what the fuck?
He got a chicken head bobbing on his.
Whoa.
Oh,
Man, that's
shit.
how you do the voodoo curse? That'd be wild.
What?
You fuck the chicken head?
Nah, I was talking about like a.
That'd be wild. All of a sudden, you start to get a weird taste in your mouth.
Whoa, this nigga doing gay sorcery.
Well, you talking about
This nigga be fabulous, the gay magician and shit.
Oh no!
Fabulous, the gay magician.
Fabuloso and shit.
Fabuloso. I got Fabuloso on the fucking.
You are fabuloso. Pause.
What?
Wow, yeah, what?
You can't pause that.
I'll pause that. I ain't gay, nigga.
Jacob.
Fuck. But yeah.
Just ask him, can you please pour
May
some.
you please pour some whiskey in this glass?
See, that's all it takes.
Thank you, sir.
Do y'all believe in voodoo? Because we was in NOLA.
No!
We went to the voodoo museum and shit like that. That shit is
All right.
You went on the ghost
Yeah.
hunt.
The thing is, I'm Dominican,
The witch trial shit.
and we are very superstitious when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't play with like gambling.
Liar.
Huh?
Liar.
What do you mean?
You don't,
You don't
play
gamble?
with.
No. Like we take gambling very seriously. And
Oh,
there's whole
okay. You
books-
don't.
That's what I was
say,
gonna say. That's what-
Yeah,
no, I knew
yeah.
you
Other
said-
one, you don't
I
do
was
it.
like,
like
hold
we
on.
you
we're
just
very
won.
we're very superstitious with gambling, especially like lotto numbers, fucking cards, slots,
The
like
chicken fights?
everything, anything we gamble, sports.
Yeah.
Like I have, like if you go to my barber shop when MLB like or just any sports
Yeah,
are
no, I
on.
know.
I remember during the NBA lockout, they started betting on hockey. That shit was hilarious. Because degenerate gamblers will gamble over anything. But I kind of believe in certain things.
I remember. I believe because I remember I was in the Heights with Jacob one time. I'm just sitting at the bar and it was playoffs, and nigga was talking about, yo, I bet $40,000 on the Utah Jazz. I'm like, damn.
That's just some degenerate gambling shit.
Yeah, he was some random Dominican guy sitting at the bar right next to me. Yo, I need the Jazz to win this. I bet $40,000 on. I'm like, damn.
You think it gets crazy for that? You should see horse racing. I
Oh,
think did we talk about this on the pod?
Yeah, I think so.
think
Well,
so,
I
yeah.
met
I
last time I was in
watched it.
Florida.
Yeah, we did.
There was a show I think on Stars or Showtime about gambling that I watched, and them niggas like they talking about bookies and like how hard it is in
Yep.
Atlantic City and in Vegas. They go hard
They
with
go
that shit.
insane.
Like
It-
niggas make
that's-
a living doing that shit though.
Yep. No, I know.
Like they go to like some of these niggas' cribs. They'll have 8 TVs, all different sports
Yep.
on at the same time, and they're just like panicking and looking all around.
Wait till the FanDuel sportsbook opens up in New York.
Yeah, I was hyped when I won a fucking $1 on March Madness.
I'm scared for that shit.
I won a whole.
Because it's gonna
$1.
be addicting as fuck. It changes your outlook on watching sports completely.
That's why I fuck with
'Cause
fantasy.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of doing gambling because I feel like I'm such a diehard fan that I will have to root against my team.
You don't have.
I feel like
There's
I'll
so
choose
many.
the money
no,
over-
Here's
you're
the
looking
thing.
at it the wrong
See,
way.
you're looking at the no.
that's-
It makes it ever
helps
more
me.
sweet. Plus, sometimes there's so many options to gamble on. You don't have to gamble on your team.
Nah, I fuck with gambling against people playing against my team, especially if I feel like I have Patriots. That shit is the best, and they play the Jets because they usually get their ass, like the Jets usually get their ass beat, but that means my players are cooking. So if I had Rob Gronkowski,
Yeah.
like it's either he's doing bad and the Jets are winning, or they're fucking him up and my team's doing good. So I win regardless.
Yeah, I don't no.
What?
So
That was what the fuck?
what's the name? So are all sports banned?
Banned?
Like stop.
Like is
No.
bowling done?
I think bowling's
No,
still
it's
going.
basically anything
Big
that you
crowds.
can fit over like a
Okay.
1,000 people in.
Yeah.
Cause I was saying I think bars should like play Sandlot and
I would fuck
Mighty
with that
Ducks
OD.
and-
Yeah, but no one like listens to it over this. Like no one. And every time they play movies, they're never gonna play the movie.
you don't still. I feel like if you watching that movie, you've seen it already. Like if you a nigga
that-
like me, I know the whole script.
Oh, it's the Ferris wheel part.
Yeah, like I know the script. I could act that shit out if I wanted to.
All right,
But I think that'll be fire just to have that shit playing in the background. Cause bars do it now where they have like karate films and shit on. Like this
you're
shit
right.
don't make
Yeah,
sense,
I see like
but-
black and white like
Yeah,
Nosferatu fucking
yeah,
shits on
yeah,
it.
like- that shit is wild.
That's a sus motherfucker.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Vampires are sus. Period. They suck blood. They like the fuck.
Yeah. And then garlic's the thing that fucks them up. Like,
Garlic.
how the fuck did that
I
happen?
always thought like,
Silver.
like why do the
And
supposed
light.
strongest people have like the fucking pussiest weaknesses,
Yeah,
like
that-
kryptonite?
Crypto green rock.
Yeah,
It's the shit that. Oh. how you get a green rock thrown at you and that fucks you up and you can move the world?
Hey, trust me, I'm going a whole hour long rant about why Superman is trash. But we're not gonna do that this episode.
I agree. I hate him.
Right. What a fucking lame ass superhero.
Well, we've stranded pretty far away from Corona, no pun intended.
How have y'all noticed like regular people in your interactions with this? Like people, like we're all still taking the train and shit, obviously.
Well, some people have. I've seen a lot of people that are not from New York have now. This is where the real New Yorkers separate themselves from me compared to non-New Yorkers. Everyone now that's not from, that either just moved here or whatnot, that's not from here or lived here a long time, they're getting the fuck out of here. They're scared of they're scared of the subway. All their like negative New York connotations are all coming out and they're showing their true colors.
They're not wearing.
Y'all all
Timbs.
pussy. I swear to God. I'm sorry. Y'all all pussy.
It's like
Because I feel safer in Pennsylvania. Like goodbye. This is the things that this is what's gonna take you that you're scared of New York now.
Question.
Like
you're comfortable, but are you more cautious now?
to be honest, I'm not at that point.
Okay.
I sanitize. I always wash my hands. Like I'm always, and then am I squirting a couple more hand sanitizer things on my hands lately?
You had to use squirt.
What do you shoot?
Apparently they're using Purell as lube now. I heard.
No. Oh no. Oh. That's about giving you like the butterflies. Oh.
You be tired. You finally gave a girl an orgasm like that.
always had that question about people with like epilepsy. That's a fucked up thing to ask, but like,
Yo, I was. I remember one
you
time.
nut deep in some pussy. You just,
I remember one time I was at a house party. The homie Damo threw a house party he wasn't supposed to throw, but one of the girls that was there,
those are the best house parties.
yeah, one of the girls that was there had epilepsy. So one homie that we know, y'all know him, he's an asshole. I ain't gonna say his name. Said, "Yo, flick the lights, flick the lights." Fine, y'all want to do it? I got it. Shit that shit.
I have an idea of who that is.
Who?
I'm not gonna say it.
Name's over the D. Asian.
Oh, I was wrong.
I was wrong too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Said, "Yo, flick the lights, flick the lights."
That's fucked.
All right, I got it.
You ever
Yo,
thought?
speaking of,
Hey,
how
go
bad
on,
did
go
your
on.
bitch gotta be for you to do the flip the switch challenge?
Oh no.
Son, when I saw the Elizabeth Warren one, I wanted to.
She did one?
Oh, yeah, she did one with the fucking bitch from SNL. Oh, that was so corny.
I don't even know who Elizabeth Warren is.
Yeah, well,
What would y'all do if your moms asked y'all to do the challenge with them?
With who?
You. The flip the switch.
hey, Christian, do the
I'm disowning her.
Wait, so how bad your bitch gotta be to do that shit?
I'm not doing
I'm
that
not
shit.
doing it.
So if what's her name? Let's see.
If you were
If Alina
A-Rod,
Baraz said, "Yo, we out.
for what?
Flip the switch."
What's she wearing?
Once she flipped that
thong.
switch, I'm in that pussy. I don't give a fuck.
Or she wearing a thong?
Nah, it's super soft. What?
It's like A-Rod.
Huh?
You didn't see the
Oh
A-Rod
yeah, I
one?
seen that one. I seen that one.
Sus.
Yeah. Nah,
It could be sus, but he's still getting pussy though. So
he's getting
You
the
can still get pussy without doing
He's
that.
getting the pussy you've always ever wanted.
Yeah, no.
And he's about to buy the Mets.
what if Snow Allegra said, "Yo,
What's she wearing? If she's wearing sweats and a t-shirt, it's lit.
nah." Parm. I said parm.
Parm. She's wearing a
Wrong
parm
panties.
sandwich.
Wrong panties. A parm sandwich. So you're with a parm. You with a chicken parm.
that
But you
shit
won't
on
put
your
on
meat?
panties. If you want to wear food.
I'm not gonna lie. Chicken parm, like,
Is that like a fetish
Would
of
you
yours
eat
to
it
dress
after?
up as food and start fucking? Is that what you're...
Would you eat it after?
nah, that's OG. You just put your dick in the hero bread.
Oh nah. All right, so you did that. You put your dick in the hero bread, and then she flipped the switch, and she put hers in the hero bread. What would you do?
He goes,
What do you think? Like, damn, you got a foot long.
All right, we need to move on now.
I was thinking about some fucked up shit too.
Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
We were talking about fucking
Wait, so
sandwiches.
y'all never
This
answered
is
the
the-
question.
What was the question?
Yo, would y'all? Yo, would
No!
Oh, no. What the
Y'all
fuck?
fucking whack.
You would?
Negative. Janae. Who else?
She was wearing a sundress
If Georgia, yeah, I do that shit.
and a thong.
Georgia Smith, I do that shit.
All right. What was I saying? Thinking of something.
Go ahead.
What if she was sucking dick? You still put on the switch?
You be tight, you standing there like, no, go ahead. You got gas.
Wow.
You're like, no. You're like, fuck, goddamn.
All of a sudden, it's just.
Yeah, goggling on.
I just flipped the switch.
Yo, I'm surprised no porn
Imagine it was
stars.
I'm
No porn stars.
shocked. I'm shocked I haven't seen that.
Like them niggas who be getting pegged. Like imagine he just humping his. I just flipped the switch. Boop boop. He just get his shit rammed.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm surprised no porn stars did that shit yet. Cause them niggas is be gay or bi, whatever. The fuck. Damn, this shit got hot. Pause.
Somebody was gonna ask something, and
He was. He
I was gonna say something fucked up because we were talking about fucking people.
we're here.
While we're here, could you? This is fucked up. But could you tolerate fucking a bitch with Tourette's? Like she just like
Yo, there's this female gamer. She's a streamer.
I couldn't take it seriously.
She's cute, but she twitches and says the wildest shit. She's like, fuck my biscuits. I'm like, what the fuck? No, she said, oh, fuck my biscuits double dunk. I'm like, what the fuck is a double dunk?
I'm not gonna lie. If she's saying shit like that, I'm fucking her.
She says, fuck my biscuits. I put her on my
that's
story.
yeah, but they start to.
She's cute too.
They start to like
Well,
wow.
I had
Cause there'll be like a weird fuck that goes. They'll be like fuck, like they'll be moaning and shit. And like, fuck.
Oh nah, that's not like Hitler. What the fuck? Fucking Nazi.
He said 9.
9.
Wait,
I could be it too.
she turns into a Nazi mid fuck.
Yo, what if you fucking a chick and she wants to do like role play and she like shaved your mustache to Hitler shit? Would you keep fucking?
Yeah.
Alright, what would you do?
You're not gonna shave the rest?
What if you
Yeah,
bought
I'll
her
still
to
keep
eat her
fucking.
pussy and her shit was trimmed to a swastika? Would you hail that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for the sake
What if
of
it's
it.
your dream girl? She had the swastika.
Here's the thing: actors have played Hitler before, and they're not. So I'm acting.
If she has the swastika shaved on her pussy, she ain't acting.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, she
She
about
dead
it.
ass hates that shit. And I'm a
Oh,
cream.
what if she did it just for like the
What
night?
if she was Jewish? That would be wild.
Plot twist.
That would be OD.
I would crucify at one time for the culture, you know.
In the name of the Father, the Son.
Would y'all leak? Oh, nah, never mind.
Leak
I was about to say a wild. Nah.
While we're here, shit.
I say, would y'all let it off in the gas chamber?
Damn. Wow.
Well, there goes our Jewish following.
Nah, they fuck with me. I fuck with them. You know what I mean?
L'chaim.
It's kosher out here, my niggas.
They employ you.
Huh?
They
do.
employ you.
They do.
They fuck
I work
with
in
me.
the diamond district.
I work
remember?
for them. They fuck with
They
me.
fuck with me. They fuck with me. I fuck with them.
You were gonna ask something. Were you gonna ask?
It was the
Oh, that-
fucking
oh,
bitch
my
with
bad.
Tourette's.
Oh, I had a question about Tourette's. So is Tourette's dead ass like? Yeah, I remember Not Another Teen Movie.
I don't.
I
remember.
don't
It's been a
remember.
But there was
Yeah.
somebody. Was that? It was a movie that was kind of popular. It was like one of those types,
There
and it was just like
it was
they.
like one of those
That was
movies
like
every year.
American Pie and
Yeah,
shit like
that-
that.
But there was one where it was just is Tourette's literally you just start randomly cursing. I thought
No,
because
not all the
I
time.
know
It's not-
Sometimes you just switch. Sometimes.
yeah I've seen people like with the Twitch and stuff.
It's a lot of things that trigger it too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why cursing comes out a lot.
No, it's not
like
always
a-
cursing.
it's a-
Sometimes you can just switch and say random words or things that are like.
It's like I don't know how it
Programmed into
became
your
like.
mind.
I mean, because it's more entertaining if they come out.
Well,
as
that's why I
cursing.
think 'cause they put it
Sometimes
in the
like
movie.
sometimes
Yeah.
they twitch like for a month they can twitch and say oh fuck, but then like later on it's like kind of like parrots. It reminds me like how they can adjust to like different like
Yeah.
patterns and shit like that. So sometimes the things that they twitch and say can change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with y'all with Tourette's too. Right? I mean, y'all know what I mean.
Could you take it seriously though?
Yeah, they're people.
Well, while you're fucking her and she just screams something wild out.
It's
I
part,
fuck
think it's
people
part of
that
a
don't
something.
have Tourette's that say wild shit.
I don't like that talking. Like for
No, but
I
you be
feel
like
like white
left
people
field.
be fucking it up when they be like white women.
Maybe what?
When they be doing that sex talk, sometimes I just want them to shut the fuck up. Like you listen to porn.
Just white women?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
they
I was
do
gonna
it the
say-
worst. They do it the worst in porn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want
I'm sorry, I
you
get
want me
turned
to
on
suck
if like
your fat
if a
cock?
bitch starts speaking Spanish and shit like
you get
that.
turned off when he speaks
on,
Spanish.
on.
Oh,
on.
that's different. Yeah.
And I slurred my words.
I'm like, oh yeah, put it in me. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? This
But-
shit, relax.
I'm a sucker for when they start speaking Spanish. I'm sorry, like. that
Would
shit-
you be like hype if the Asian chick just started speaking Spanish?
Oh,
That's it. I'm done. That'd be the plot. That'd be the crazy. That'd be the sexiest plot twist of all
It's not
time.
that much
that'd
of a
be the
plot twist. It's
sexiest
not that
child
much of a
support I'd
plot
ever have
twist,
to pay,
though.
son.
It's not that much of a plot twist. A lot of Asians,
You're right.
for, like the
Filipinos.
ones that are Filipino,
You're right, but if,
Southeast
if
Asian,
the first
the
time
ones
I
that
find
are-
out they're doing while I'm fucking them,
shit, there are even in America there are a lot of Asian that know Spanish because like I have restaurants where it's half Chinese, half Brazilian, or half Spanish food. A lot of
Tex-Mex?
Asian.
Every
A lot of Asians were raised in Brazil and shit like that.
every Chinese.
That's
Right.
why they're asked. Like they call it a Jazillion, nigga. You ever heard of a Jazillion?
Yep.
I'm putting you on game to a Jazillion, nigga.
you get mad close to the mic. That's
up,
probably went
pause,
off the
nigga.
fucking.
No,
You the loud one, nigga.
Yeah, he ain't that loud. That's the thing.
Got a gazillion bitches.
Yeah, every Chinese spot above like 103rd speaks fluent Spanish.
You haven't tried to date them bitches?
The bitches working at the Chinese spot? No.
They don't leave that as pretty.
Why? Yeah, why are there never any
But
fire Asians
sometimes
at
you know
the
what it
Chinese
is. Sometimes
spot?
the bosses they
I
have
really
the,
think they want to be
sometimes
serving
they
up.
have the cute daughter. Sometimes they have the cute
true.
daughter.
You might be right. Yeah.
Sometimes they have the
That's
cute
true.
daughter. And I'm like, oh shit, you got the cute daughter. And then sometimes you meet the cute daughter, like you must be the cute daughter. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. Yo, she said it like that. Yeah. That'd be fire.
Salute.
Yeah, you fuck with.
But we
the
were talking about
Spanish-
Corona.
Oh, we were. I thought we were talking about Spanish chicks.
I mean,
Speaking
you want
Spanish.
what more do you want to talk about with that?
I hate how like the Asian chicks be sound like they about to cry in pornos. Like, that shit is
You're
so
right.
weird.
Yeah, that
Like
it
they be
always seem,
dying.
every point of it seems like they're getting raped.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They like that over there though.
I don't like. Yeah, like tentacles and shit like that.
Yeah,
Remember,
I wasn't
fucking
gonna-
Rape Man.
Oh yeah.
Talk about Rape Man.
yeah.
The fact you make a
superhero.
You can't be a hero if you raping motherfucker.
They do. They always. Yeah, you're
Wait,
right.
are you a hero if you raping like bad people?
That's the question I always
That's
had.
like a vigilante, right?
All right, so literally in every superhero shit, when the superhero starts killing people, you can't call him a superhero.
Yeah,
Like, you
like
can't call Punisher a
Punisher,
superhero because
yeah.
he kills people.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
I don't mind it.
Who defined superhero?
Stan Lee probably, right?
I don't know.
But every superhero that like kills people, they call them like either
Vigilantes.
anti-villains or
Anti-heroes and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they're known as vigilantes. Like an Arrow, remember the first season of Arrow? He
Yeah.
was fucking niggas up. I'm like, oh, this nigga lit.
Yeah.
Because if you know him from the comics or like the Justice League TV show, he's like a wisecrack. He's pretty much like makes jokes all the time.
Yeah.
This nigga's busting niggas' ass and fucking bitches.
First season of Arrow was so fire.
Up
Arrow was lit
season
for like
four.
4 seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, after the third season was probably one of the most lit ones with like
What,
Roy
Slade?
Harper and all. Yeah, and Slade and Roy Harper.
That shit was fire.
That shit was fire. Nigga, that was like the hardest binge I've ever did. I remember I was in the crib for like a whole entire day.
Yep.
Yeah, me
Nigga,
too.
I watched 2 whole seasons of Arrow in like 2 days. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Like this shit was actually pretty good.
There was like 26 episodes. in
Yeah,
the
a season. And
Yeah,
I did like
that was
all of it. I did
intense.
a lot in like 2 days, just in bed, just like wow.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
the
I
hardest
remember
binge
doing
I've
it 'cause
ever
I had to
did.
catch up to you.
Oh yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah. Because them shits were like hour-long episodes. Well,
Yeah.
probably like 45
40
minutes.
minutes,
Yeah.
There was like 25 of them bitches.
23 a season.
Shit.
Yeah. That was the hardest binge I ever did. I just binged the fuck out of Snowfall because like Hulu's. Yo, I think Hulu's actually might be better than like Netflix now.
Really?
Yeah, there's some good shit on there.
How to check that?
Man, I got that shit. I want the password. You know what I mean? Give me money.
We'll also sell it to our patrons who may have subscribed to our channel.
What happened?
You should see his face.
Yeah, it's not so.
Oh, you say yeah.
Arrow was lit. Do y'all have any more thoughts on Corona and all that shit?
Of course I do. It's slow for homeless people getting tips now.
Now. When was it lit for them?
When you pass on the train, like, I got a spare $1 here. Now I'm like, damn.
I've actually noticeably seen less of them.
You're not in the right places.
Maybe. I haven't seen as much on the train recently. That's why.
They ain't trying to get this shit either.
You be crazy. Out of all niggas, the nigga that smelled piss, he's like, yo, get the fuck away from me. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Plot twist, nigga.
Because you cough and shit.
Oh, no.
I'm like, nigga, you smell like piss and you want me to get away from you.
That's how people be acting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's the point that I wanted to get at. Like, let's say the shit dies down. I don't want to go backwards. Like, right now, everybody's trying to be super sanitary, trying to wash their hands, use paper towels to grab the pole and shit like that. As soon as they hear the good news, they're going to go back to being a slob. And we're just going to be like, all right,
I don't think.
fuck it.
I don't think that qualifies as being a slob. Like, just.
Not washing your hands and shit like that.
No, but like.
Niggas is
Touching the pole. Like,
all right.
does
I
that
get
make
it.
me a slob if I don't
No,
have
no,
a
not
paper
that. I'm
towel?
talking about all together. Like,
I'm still
not trying to be clean.
paws touching the pole. So
That's sus. You gotta be careful.
I'm not worried.
I was laughing because
Because it was paused.
Yeah.
I know.
I never give a fuck about that stuff.
I can't.
All right, so just
You don't touch
overall-
the pole at all?
I do, but I wash my hands. I try to wash my hands as soon as I get into a vicinity. You know what I mean?
No, I wash my hands when I get home most times, like regularly.
Like I'm not gonna touch the shit and then touch my face. You know? You?
I probably end up doing
Keep it a buck. I probably do.
I probably
at some
do
point.
it. Yeah.
I don't.
Probably scratch my head, some shit like that.
But I don't.
I'm sorry, I can't do. I just don't see the threat right now to change that way about my life.
That's fair.
I think
In general,
I think
I'm waiting for him to.
I think people just
struggling
go,
to get this out.
No, I just think people go so overboard with this shit.
I do.
Like people will now wash their hands to the point their hands are bleeding and shit.
Who?
Just like people.
Are they using soap?
Yeah, and just like
I don't know if that's so. That might be acid.
nah, but like their hands are getting like I have sensitive skin, but like
I
my
have
hands
eczema.
started getting mad dry from all this hand washing that like
You got eczema too, right?
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. No, that shit fucks with me. And if it's bad soap, that shit fucks with my hands. So I think people just go too extra. I don't need to see you using gloves. It's not that serious.
I thought about it like, let me not do that shit.
Like the dude that I sat with on the bus today, before he sat, he had a Lysol wipe. He wiped the whole seat. He had gloves on. It is not that serious, man.
I was thinking about wearing my Power Ranger costume.
What?
The Black Ranger?
Yeah,
I was thinking about wearing that.
you should.
I thought about it. It wasn't warm enough outside though, so maybe next time.
All right, but
Them niggas in Times Square, they're chilling. They cover head from head to toe. Elmo and all them niggas.
oh yeah, I know they suck.
Well, not the naked cowboy. That nigga's sick. Literally.
He's still out there.
Not anymore.
I haven't seen him.
That nigga in quarantine.
I thought he had like there's a naked cowgirl out there too.
Well, she ain't a cowgirl. She just naked.
Oh,
Were they prostitutes? All those spray painted naked bitches that were
I
in
don't
Times Square?
fuck with
No.
that. The spray paint shit. Get that shit off.
I used to, and I'm like, now I'm like, I don't know. Get that
Go
shit
for that
off.
shit, yeah.
Get a hose. And but I don't get why people. I'm sorry. I don't
Wait.
see it for the what.
Remember we were talking about bad jobs? That got to be the worst, right?
What?
Like when it comes down to the point, like fuck, I gotta
Elmo
wear
in
this
Times
You see
Square.
the Elmo helmet right there
I'm selling drugs.
with the crooked eye. That's the thing. This nigga Elmo be staring at you, but one eye's looking across the street.
Is the city paying? Who's like paying them?
We are. Well, the tourists are.
The city's paying them.
No.
Tourists.
They just collect
Oh.
money from
Oh, you
charging
took
people to
a,
take pictures.
I'm in your Snapchat story. I see the geotag. Money.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh, they be charging mad guap too.
They
It's
be
not
getting
like-
away with that shit too.
$15,
They
like-
hustle tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't believe them niggas are still selling mixtapes.
It still works, which is nuts to
It
me.
blows my mind. Put it in your fucking hand. Nigga put 3 airheads in my hand. Like, good looks. Nah, you gotta pay for that. Like, the fuck? You gave this shit to me. Well, I gotta pay for it. Like, fuck out of here, nigga.
I don't even look at those motherfuckers.
Not anymore, nah. She said, nah, I'm trying to be fly like you. So, what, you need my $3? Get the fuck out of here for 3 airheads.
Nothing tops your.
I know. I was waiting for it. I was
You a simp. You might as well share it now.
I've shared it already on the
Yeah,
pod.
this nigga bought sunglasses from a lady at a.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
yeah,
talking
that-
about that one.
So this nigga
He just
was
be
in
getting
a-
hustled.
Damn, you be getting. Yes, this nigga's a simp. This nigga was in the mall and this chick was selling
Jeez, thanks.
some
It's
bum
so
ass,
easy to just
selling some bum ass
make me the
sunglasses
victim, right?
for $700.
It was not
What
$700.
happens?
This nigga, oh my bad, $699, and he bought them, never wore them.
He got her number though, so props to him.
Mind you, it was back in 2000 when like J Lo was wearing like the sunglasses with the rhinestone hearts on it. Yeah, this nigga was wilding.
what?
Nigga had rhinestones on his sunglasses.
No, I didn't.
And this nigga was bedazzled.
All right. All right. Anyways, Do you feel unsafe in the subway now?
No.
No, I'm cautious though. I gotta
To be honest, I'm more scared of getting robbed.
I'm more
Yeah.
cautious. I'm more cautious than I've ever been before.
That might be true for me too,
Nigga,
because I've never really been cautious. But
Yeah, I'm more than I am. Like before, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Chilling on the train.
What are you doing extra to be more
I'm
cautious?
just looking at people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You waiting for them to cough on you?
Who waits for niggas to cough
I'm
on
just
them?
saying. That's
The fuck?
what I'm trying to figure out.
Nah, I ain't waiting for nobody to cough on me. But if they're coughing, I'm like, all right, this nigga, suspect number one.
I just feel like this gives you the excuse to do shit.
This look, here's my thing. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this shit. Nigga, this puts my people watching skills to the test. Like, I'm really watching all these motherfuckers, like, for sure now. I'm zoomed in on these niggas, nigga. I'm like Vegeta with the scouter. This coughing level's over 9,000. I'm out. I'm trying to get my shit fucked up. Yeah. If my shit shatters, I'm out. It's over.
You should, like, just disintegrate it if it got coughed on.
No, if that nigga's in vicinity, that means it's slow. You gotta get the fuck out of this train. You be tight, they hit the emergency. If a nigga with the, he said, yo, I got it, and he hit the emergency brake.
I'm killing him.
He just pulls the door open. I got it. Boom, hit the emergency brake, and the shit just stripped. And he's like, ha.
I'm drop kicking him.
You gonna come right across the subway?
You see when they do the Showtime shit, they grab him on the phone, they slap him, fucking grab that shit, kick the shit out of him. Fucking
How
like,
you swing kick that nigga?
Like Rey
back to
Mysterio?
the next card.
like Rey Mysterio, that shit. What was that shit
The
called?
619.
Yeah,
No,
fucking
yeah, that was the
swing
619.
bomb.
Yeah.
619
on the 6th string. The 6-1 on the 9 line.
Honestly, if somebody calls on me, I'm snuffing them.
Before or after you wipe the cough off?
Before.
Nah, that's a villain. That's a true super villain right there.
Like,
The nigga who he says, "Yo, I got it." Hit the emergency
I'm
brake.
fucking him up. Not even if he doesn't have to say I got it. If you just pull the emergency brake in my car, I'm fucking you up.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
I'm praying like it could
Completely?
die down.
Like, honestly.
in a month.
Honestly, like,
I hope
like,
it dies down in a month.
Dying down or just like gone.
I don't think it'll be
Where
gone in,
society,
Move on to normal.
yeah,
I think it'll take at least till summer.
I'm thinking
At least.
June.
really. So we're gonna go a
June
whole
1.
another 2 months.
I think so.
We'll keep hearing about it. I think so.
I think so. I just hope it doesn't escalate. Out of all things, I just hope it doesn't escalate more than it has so far. Because that Wednesday was like the most wildest shit. Like my phone's been going off because of emergency, breaking news the whole day. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was on alert on Wednesday, but I haven't heard anything really on Thursday. Haven't heard anything really yesterday. Hopefully they don't do anything this weekend. We'll see though.
My biggest concern with this all is for businesses.
Yeah.
Mostly like small businesses and
Them shits might get
entrepreneurs
fucked.
and shit.
And I fuck with
restaurants,
like, the small
bars.
shit. Yeah, I fuck with like the small low key bars. I hope them shits ain't getting raped. You
Just
know?
because already their margins are so like tight on just the regular that now, like if they're forced to either close for a couple weeks.
So do you think large venues and stuff will be closed for at least till June?
Yeah, easily.
like all of them?
Yeah.
No.
Easily. I think so. Like venues, large venues.
I think those will be back open and within what's it?
You think the 30-day mark?
I think like right where they put it. Most of them put it April 12th.
A month.
Yeah. I think within then you'll start seeing shit start to.
We'll see. I think it'll be like a couple months. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong about that. But you know what I mean.
But I think you'll still hear about it for a couple weeks.
I don't think
after
this
that.
shit will like go away. If we start to see a decline, I think it still won't go away till like a year.
Yeah.
This shit is gonna be in history books.
Yeah.
Like
No,
this is that's another thing I want to say. Like this is like the first time that I can remember where it's like a whole global, like we're all in
Well,
this
that's
shit
what-
together.
yeah.
Like war.
That was my scoop.
All right, we're about to transition to that.
All right.
But let me just finish. I was just saying,
Yeah.
like, this is the one time where just like we're all dealing with this together. Like the whole world is dealing with this shit together. Hopefully, we're collabing with Canada because these niggas said we found out how to isolate this shit. They
Keep
the
it a
plug.
buck.
They sound like they the plug.
I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I meant. Does that mean they cured the shit? Or like, what the fuck is isolated mean?
They just jumping.
And then I'm reading in the
We
comments.
found it.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments. So in basketball terms, this means that Kawhi just hit a 3. I'm like, did they win though? Like,
But did you win though?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did they win? Like, I don't know. Like, so they isolated it. So hopefully that's enough to like be a start to a cure or some shit like that. If that doesn't mean that they cured it, they figured something out that we didn't figure out. So hopefully,
If it's not obvious of my stance yet, like I just maybe like I could see close to the month that this all kind of like ends. Because I also think we as a society move on to shit really quickly nowadays.
Yeah.
I think it's instilled into our brains. So I could see us like, because people like for me like I think people will go back to work in 2 weeks. Honestly,
well, my shit
I
hasn't
think
been
in
shut
2
down
weeks
yet.
businesses. Well,
you think like from working from home?
Yeah, working from. I think the work from home thing will be 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think like I guess the month thing for the sports organizations. I probably. I think they're gonna want to come back sooner and really be cautious about it. I think we're gonna find out a lot quickly, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna find out maybe by the end of this coming week, a lot more. What?
Tomorrow?
No,
Or-
no, like
Like a week from now.
a week from now. I think we're recording on a Saturday. This will get released on a
Okay.
Monday, but like at the end of the week,
So next weekend.
yeah.
Okay.
When we're recording next, I think we'll find a lot more about it.
Hopefully.
I honestly think we'll be a lot more at ease. I really do.
I pray.
It's moved really quick. Like it's moved really quickly, and we've reacted
Quickly.
At this point, we've reacted quickly. Even though you could argue we really
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've been
you
reading
could
that.
argue
Apparently, America's been slacking.
you could
compared to
argue
everybody else.
Because we found out about it when we were in
because
London.
we were sitting there and watching it as it would just like come to us.
Yeah.
And now it's finally
Niggas
here.
ain't
We're like,
doing it.
oh wait, now
shit.
it's time to do
fuck.
shit. Yeah. So I mean, in that sense, I get that we took, but now that we are reacting, I think we're just. It went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
And I
was
think it'll
was no steps that happened here. We didn't gradually get to one. We went from point A to point.
This ain't shit to shit.
Niggas,
They body
like I'm
basketball.
saying, like in a span of minutes, it went from all right, we're gonna have the NBA, just nobody will be in the crowd. Actually, no NBA, nigga. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah. Like I said, I've been wrong this whole fucking time. Knowing my luck, by the end time of this week, we're talking. You couldn't even be here because we shut down the
Skype
subway,
and shit.
shut down the subway and buses and shit.
Had to
like
bring
that.
back Ubu.
We had to walk over. Uvu. God.
Had to do this shit on Xbox Live and shit.
That'd be funny.
A Twitch stream. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
You just thought of something.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
But-
pay for that shit though.
We do a live podcast on
But,
Twitch. On Twitch.
That's what I think. I think we move on to shit too quickly on society. So
Okay.
as a society, not on society, but yeah.
Guess that ties into your
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So I guess we'll transition into 3 scoops from here. So I'll go first because mine kind of ties into this. So my scoop is this the most significant event that y'all think y'all have lived through?
No.
I in my memory and knowledge.
9/11.
That's it for me.
But
too.
the thing is, when 9/11 happened, I wasn't conscious or aware. Of what
They
the
sent
fuck.
people home from school.
I remember that,
day.
and I thought, I'm like, oh, nice, half a day. And then my uncle was like, look down there, you see all the smoke? I'm like, yeah, what's that? A building fell. How old
Could
was
you
that?
imagine if that happened in the social media age?
That'd be crazy.
To me, like for 9/11 specifically,
I was like 11
This
years old.
is
so it
creeping
didn't
up there.
hit me that hard.
But 9/11 was wild.
It was wild.
We went to war because of 9/11 directly. Like I remember, that was the most patriotic I feel like we ever felt, at least in my lifetime. I wasn't around during World War II and one and shit. Clearly,
You sure?
let me think about it. I don't know.
you see a
your time.
picture of him with a musket and fucking
Wavy Crockett.
Don't disrespect. That's free Max B, by the way.
But But yeah, 9/11 would be number one for me.
I mean, for sure, I lived through that, but it didn't affect me because I was never scared because I was only 11 or it's like 10 years old back then.
Still though,
you know-
like if
I get it. It was I was never scared.
When we were that
I was
age,
never
though,
worried. It didn't.
you're a little
we-
delusional.
Yeah.
No, like not in a bad way, but you're just young.
No.
Yeah,
When you think about like back
That's
then,
OD though.
like I remember,
I
like,
watch the videos and I get chills. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
my, people jumping out of windows and shit.
But back then, like I didn't feel that. Like I remember getting tight because they took off like my shows to show the news and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Take this bullshit off.
Right,
But
right.
you know, I didn't understand like what all that
It was-
meant.
yeah.
And like all the shit that really went down.
Motherfucking one was to say, all right, we're bombing these motherfuckers. Then the fucking that fact that in New York City you saw fighter jets flying over you and like army helicopters. I'm like, that was real.
Yeah. But
That's where I was
They-
like,
Those
shit.
two biggest buildings in the world at that time, I think, collapsed.
No, but all right,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they were damn near close. Whatever. You
Yeah.
stack them one on top
Yeah,
of the
still-
other, they're
yeah.
still the tallest shit.
And yeah,
Fucking
what's
fucked
going
up
on.
downtown.
completely. We still feel the effects of that. People
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
getting sick from that shit.
Yeah, that to me.
yeah, I remember my
was the
friend
big
had
because
to
that's
live with me
changed
'cause
the
her
world
father passed away in that
completely.
shit.
We're
Yeah.
still seeing effects. We're still living the effects from 9/11.
You know what's crazy? Every time if I meet people from outside of New York and we're talking about just talking about shit, and if we ever get to the point where it's like 9/11, it's like, oh shit, like you were there for 9/11, and that doesn't like hit me, but to other people that's crazy because to them that's even a big moment.
Yeah.
They weren't here.
That's one of the worst things about being in New York is like if something goes down where it's like beef with another country,
Where it's here.
we're probably number one. Damn, my bad. We're probably number one target of where they want to get hit niggas at. New York City.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they won't hit like DC though.
Ain't shit there.
I mean, but this
Fuck them.
important though.
I mean,
It's important.
Wale is the most important person in DC.
Not Jonathan Wall or somebody.
When was the last time he played?
2 years ago. Who else?
y'all for real right now, right?
Who else?
Who else is there?
In DC.
Yeah,
Gold Link.
you're right. Yeah. Brent Fires, he's pretty popping.
He's from DC?
Yeah.
Maryland.
I don't count.
All right, let's say the whole DMV.
I want Bradley Beal to play for the Knicks, though.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Who
pretty
do you
important.
think is?
I'm confused.
Ovechkin.
What vegetable is that?
All right.
Where did your scoop go?
I know, right? All right. So I want to take 9/11 away from that. Is this the most like health related disaster we've lived through? Probably.
Yeah, mainly like one of the main things. Like this shit is global. Like everybody's dealing with this shit.
But even like swine flu, that was global.
The anthrax shit shook people too.
I didn't even know that was a disease. I thought that was a drug.
But all right,
That shit,
fine.
that
I
shit
meant
wild.
like
Where'd that shit go? They just said, "Nah, fuck it."
they stopped making it. I guess.
Oh damn! I had another one.
What if there's like a disease you can catch through like
Another
digital?
what? Another
I don't know. I'll
scoop?
wait for yours.
That'd be
I don't
OD,
know if you're-
right?
You might do it. But
No,
There's like
I'm
a
not doing
disease you
anything.
can
My
catch
scoop
through-
is nothing related to Corona.
Okay.
To digital?
So who?
What if you can catch a disease through digital?
Oh fuck! That'd be
wild,
sick.
right?
I'm
Like a
going
virus.
out. Yeah, I'm going out.
Like a Trojan? That'd be crazy. Niggas need McAfee.
What happened to those Trojan viruses? Are they still out there like that? I haven't.
Do you go on a computer? Oh, you have a Mac. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get. I haven't gotten like. I don't get like security alerts like that.
'Cause you have a
anymore.
Mac.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They don't build a lot of viruses for Mac.
It's mostly like PCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, PCs are way more commonly used
Mm-hmm.
around the world. So, I had a follow up, but
Well, you were saying taking 9/11 out of the equation.
yeah, but I thought of something else too. But I don't want to take
Just
too much
say it.
time. All
I
right,
don't care.
all right. So we gonna. All right. So health wise, 9/11.
Are
That's
y'all doing 2 scoops today? I'm down.
all right. Fuck it. We got time. All right. So I wanted to talk about like conspiracies.
Oh, that I wanted to say something about that. So go ahead.
So just
This their
because,
time to shine. My bad.
huh?
This their time to shine.
Well, because I've seen a lot of shits that have predicted this pandemic. For people say 2020 there's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
Every year there's an election. there's a
Yeah,
big
that was
disease.
another thing. I was like, do y'all put any weight on the whole? It's an election year. Do y'all think that there's more to this?
Here's what
I
I'm gonna say.
do.
I think it's interesting to think about, But the people who are always saying this are people you don't know. And I think if they're right and the government knows that they're right, what do you think the government's gonna do to these niggas?
I just think there's a lot of things still.
Like, for example, imagine this is some like top secret shit. Like, it's not what it seems.
I don't think society invests too much in conspiracy theorists to make an impact.
I was gonna say too. I think the government works harder to try to discredit them instead of like take them out.
Yeah.
Because if you kill them, then that's like, oh shit, he was on to something. That's why they killed him.
But we never know who the person is though. Ever.
It's probably the government.
It's never nobody. Like, if it was a famous person saying something like, "Yo, y'all need to check this out. This is exactly what it is." It's never nobody famous.
This can get into like a rabbit hole, but
It's
like
never nobody
it is.
famous.
but to answer your question, I am skeptical.
I've
been skeptical from the kind of the jump on this, and it's not even necessarily because it's. I do think there's political influence in this.
Yes, I
think, but my conspiracy goes into the media. It's not so much the disease itself or like who started it from like a biological standpoint. I think the way the media has tried to, they didn't stop. They didn't like because we've known about it now for over a month and a half, right? It was like end of January.
I learned about it when we was in London. I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say it had to do at like the middle of or end of January since we've known about this.
End of January.
And it's like the media for some reason, because this could have been because people were like, all right, it's another fucking swine flu, this and that. But I think it was the first time that we kind of kept like we were saying that we were. It was like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
The media didn't stop, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna keep driving this down your fucking throats. There's just I think there's really something up with all of this, and like that's part of my overhype about that, and then it's really coming from them. They're not stop talking about it. It's all over the place.
I agree. I think there's always something bigger at hand. I don't think that this is just.
I'm not usually in that boat, but this time around, I definitely
It's just so
do.
like to me, this has such a big impact on everything.
Yeah.
Like this has stopped the world pretty much.
Yeah. It just put us in a halt.
And I don't know. I just think there's something bigger going on with it.
I do too.
Because to the extent like. Going back to what you said, to its extremity, like I don't think it's that extreme of a thing.
No.
But I think that we've just embedded so much fear and panic into society that it's being treated as such.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of the things we're doing is a result of that fear and panic.
100%.
And people don't know how to act in times like this.
Nope.
There's no fucking hand sanitizer or toilet paper.
And if
Why
they're charging $60
toilet
for
paper?
How many times are you wiping your ass?
I'm really thinking because they're trying to use them as straws.
Have you seen the video? Did he show you the video?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
That shit is nasty.
I think that's what they're doing.
If you do the paper towel straw challenge or whatever the fuck that is.
If you do that before doing the flip the switch, you're wilding.
If you do either of those.
Yeah.
You do. If you had to pick one though.
I'm leaving.
If you had to pick one, you'll die? You rather die than do it?
Which one are you doing?
The flip the switch.
With who?
A woman.
In what?
Huh?
A thong?
Is she hot?
Really?
What?
Wait, you'd automatically try to do the flip the
Whoa. What does it matter if she's hot?
So if I'm getting naked with this bitch
You're going to be wearing a thong.
for like 14 seconds.
It's not necessarily what clothes they wear, too.
That ain't gay.
It's sus, but it ain't gay.
That ain't gay.
It's sus, but it ain't gay.
There's a difference between sus and gay.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference between... you can't tell me...
There's such shit out there that it has nothing to do with homosexuality.
Have you ever seen JoJo's
When we
Bizarre
use
Adventure?
gay, half the time it doesn't have to use
Have you ever
those
seen
words.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? It's an anime. It's a manly as fuck anime, and these niggas kill niggas on that show. But they're known for doing what's called the JoJo pose, and all these JoJo poses are very, very sus. Like they stand very feminine, like, but these niggas is manly as fuck. They get bitches, they
Like
kill
Omar.
niggas. Who's on? Oh yeah, well he's gay though.
He's killing people.
All right. But so male models,
What about him?
they do sus poses too, but they're straight.
All right, fine. All right, I see the line between sus and gay.
All right, yeah. So y'all think A-Rod is gay? Y'all think every man who did that challenge is gay?
Nah.
To answer your first question,
I think he is gay though. I think he specifically is gay. He put the earrings in.
What earrings?
I mean,
He put her earrings
Oh
on.
shit, that's sus. All right, that's sus. But
I just think I wouldn't be surprised if he's done gay shit. So
it's supposed to be your man's.
No.
Would you do the flip the switch challenge? But he's already gay though. Nah.
Would it be wild if the flip the switch challenge for him and his girl was that she turned black and he turned white?
Wait, is she blackfacing? That would be OD.
No, I don't want to be like. I don't make it like.
Time
be
out.
Like
So is whiteface wrong?
You asking him?
Here's the thing: white people don't give a fuck if you go whiteface. We watched White Chicks. Could you imagine if that was like the opposite?
Oh, that would never. Would never work in a million years. Wait, it could work. It could work because Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, no, but he's. I think
he killed it.
He can't come out with that movie now.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I don't know about that, but like, here's the thing:
It worked.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it worked.
He was able to finesse it somehow.
Somehow.
But say if like two white actors, if like I don't know, like Jason Bateman and like I don't know,
it's a rap for him.
and like David Spade did like
Spade.
Yeah, I don't know why it's the first people that come to my head, but
two probably my least favorite people.
David
Spade
made a movie and did blackface as black chicks.
They would get killed.
They would get absolutely.
It depends who it is. To be honest, I think
maybe.
I think Justin Timberlake might be able to get away with it.
He might be right, but yeah, you might. Yeah.
Somebody more in the culture could probably.
Yeah,
do it. Like,
yeah. No, you're
somebody that the black girls actually like fucking like a Channing Tatum or some shit like that.
I
Some shit like
Robin Thicke and Justin.
It depends how they
Timberlake.
do it. Like I think Robert Downey Jr. did it.
He did good.
Yeah. Where were we?
You just see Jacob covered in baby powder.
It's my turn.
He just covers his lips.
Damn, that's wild. I was gonna say, how do you
He's mad now.
how do you deal with people who play too much? Because with this whole Rudy Gobert thing, not taking shit serious, fucking around, this nigga contaminated his homie, his teammate, his star on his team. One, if you were a teammate, would you fuck this nigga up?
No.
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 Just the stance that
Would
I
you be
have
mad at
about
him?
the whole thing anyway. No.
Actually,
Nate, it's the second year. Sorry.
God forbid, let's say one of us had it, and we fucking around acting like we don't have it, and then he touch you, and then you realize you got it from him. Would you be mad at him? Would you want to beat his ass? Yeah, right?
I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest.
it's hard to say where you got it from. Still,
But
Yeah,
still.
it's hard.
I would look at him a certain way, like you're corny or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah, no.
Keep it a buck. I'm not.
And then
Let's be real. Like, for example,
I'm
Donovan Mitchell, I'm pretty sure knows he got it from this nigga.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Okay, definitely.
So if you're Donovan Mitchell, do you want to beat this nigga's ass? And another thing, let's be real. The NBA would stop. It would probably still be in play had he not got it.
I'm.
Had Rudy not got it, I think it still would have happened. You don't think?
I think when as soon as they said that fans weren't going to be in arenas, I think that's when they were trying to find a way.
But
And I
fans
think
were
this
in that
game-
arena.
But
The game was about that. It was literally seconds away from starting.
yeah, but I think they were looking for a way out from that get go, and I think that gave them an excuse to be like, oh, we care about our players, because like LeBron came out and said, oh, I ain't playing in front of nobody.
Yeah.
Like
And he took it back though.
because he got yelled at, but like they didn't want to play in front of nobody because that was gonna cost them mad money, and then they couldn't like reschedule and say, oh, we got like they already played the game, so you can't like you're still losing. But I wouldn't fight him.
Would you be mad at him?
A little bit.
I'm a lot of bit mad at him.
Here's the thing.
You know what's crazy?
Have you thought about if you got it, what would you do?
I don't know what
Sometimes.
to do.
I've thought about it, and like
I kind of don't want to be
for-
next to anybody. 'Cause I don't want to contaminate.
for the
them either.
sake of other people. If I found out I got it out of respect for other people, I would then maneuver differently.
I'd quarantine. I wouldn't. If I have it,
Well, I'd tell my employers like, yo, I have it, and like I'm not coming in and whatnot. But I'm not gonna like panic over it.
Yeah, I just teach myself play video games.
And I think I don't. It depends on maybe what side effects I get from it too. I feel confident enough. I low-key kind of thought I had it too, and I was joking around with it in January when I was sick.
Nigga, last week on the episode,
you opened the episode with
Corona.
Yeah, so.
Do you think anybody deserves it?
I don't know.
All right, my second scoop. I was gonna say, remember how we talked about how there's motherfuckers with VR jobs, like the VR pastor, like everybody puts on the headset, puts on this goddamn motherfucking thing and jacket and shit like Mega Man, and you're in another world.
Again.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck it. I'm just saying, right now is a better time than any to actually like go on VR dates and like hang out with your peoples in other worlds just digitally until you catch a fucking Trojan in the digital world and you be tight. But yeah, VR is probably booming right now, just like OnlyFans is probably booming right now, and like Pornhub probably booming right now.
Yes. It's funny because somebody I met when I was down in Orlando started his own companies for VR meetings and stuff. So it's like you just remote attend a meeting, and it's a software where you can like interact with other people, talk to them and stuff, and it's like you're there. And he just got shouted out in like Bloomberg or some shit.
That's smart.
Because because E3 got canceled.
Everything, yeah. Like, and not to mention the things that got canceled. Some of them are in like all the way in June. E3's all the way in June. I'm like, wait, we're canceling that, and we don't even know yet.
I thought that was a little too early.
I'm like, damn. And then I'm saying that Wednesday was insane. Like everything was just happening. I'm getting breaking news.
The thing is, no one wants to look bad.
Yeah, fair. It's fair. There's safety precautions. Another thing is, I don't think CUNYs was prepared for this. Like, how do online classes work? I was talking to a homie who's in CUNY right now. He's like, yo, they're taking a week to try to figure out how we're gonna do these online courses, because like. Motherfucker, I even seen memes like, yo, you expect these teachers who don't know how to stop a video from playing on YouTube to be able to teach a whole course online?
It comes down to read this, do this. That's what it's.
See, that's what it's. When I was in college, that's what my online course. There was no professor there. You just had to read a assignment and answer questions.
There's classes that I feel like you gotta be
there.
Sometimes they have online chat boards,
but I don't know if that's enough.
I agree.
For example, like.
Especially for someone who's not used to it, someone who relies maybe on their physical presentation.
Because you got questions and shit like that. Like, you need to talk. And
like sometimes they have to reword. Sometimes it takes like hand actions.
What's that you wrote over there? I can't see it.
Yeah,
like you can't even. You know what I mean? So like, how do tests work? Because like, if you give me an online test, I'm going to Google.
I used to cheat on my online
classes.
Yeah, I'm saying so. These niggas is getting 4.0 GPAs is what you're telling me. Like,
yeah, no.
It's a wrap.
A lot of them are tight because they paid for board and shit, and now they're not even going to be living there.
Oh, those niggas.
And the college basically said, fuck you, we ain't giving you shit back.
I mean, that sounds like college to me.
Yeah.
No. Financial aid been fucked up for my shit for years. Like, these niggas be like, I'll go through a whole semester and like, yo, you know you're not getting your money right. Like, wait, what? The fuck? Yeah, your shit didn't work. Like, oh, so y'all ain't gonna tell me? Like, you didn't come ask. Like, sounds like college.
Yep, I would wait till everybody's back there.
I remember you used to struggle with your shit. They used to fuck your shit around too. Yeah.
They used to fuck your shit around.
They used to fuck his shit up.
Fuck
they
school,
made you
man.
do an extra semester, right? Yeah, these niggas was wild. These niggas fucked me up too. I had to do an extra year.
That's whack.
Tell me about it. Fuck college.
Yeah,
CUNY was not prepared. I know that for. I don't know about all the other college. Because like not everybody has a computer at home.
Yeah.
Not everybody has access to internet.
Yeah.
Sometimes niggas have to go to that computer lab. Like,
yeah.
I think some of them might be open in the schools, but like some of them need those computer labs. Like not everybody has Photoshop and shit like that for art students. Like
a lot of them are just shutting down the semester
Photoshop
early.
Costs money, nigga. Like
a lot of the universities are shutting down the semester early and like, all right, you're good. That's it.
I be tired. I'm trying to pick my. Is it even midterm time yet? I be tired. I'm trying to pick my shit up, and it got me. Does that sound like the Knicks? Like, yo, we ended the year with the 6th best odds at the lottery instead of the 6th seed.
I told y'all the Raptors weren't gonna make the playoffs. Told ya.
Yo, that mean with 6ix9ine talking to LeBron.
Stupid.
LeBron gonna get a chance. Stupid. Psych, you're not gonna get the chance. I'm more sad that the fact that my nigga Melo is not gonna be in the playoffs. I was rooting for him.
I mean,
so
they were
hard.
on pace to not make the playoffs, even if the
No, they were 1 game behind.
They crept it to 1
They were
game
one-
behind. It was like 3.5. Like
1 game behind, 9th seed. I was like, fuck. I think we're behind Sacramento. I think. Or no,
I think they would've
Memphis,
made
is
it.
Memphis. Memphis is the 8th. I thought Sacramento was 1 game behind.
Nah, all I know is they were 9th seed.
Oh,
I think they would have made the playoffs.
They would have made it. 20 more games. Yeah, they would have definitely made it.
they might. Yeah, they probably.
But they would have to play the Lakers first round. But still,
They could have bounced them.
that would have been.
That was my finals pick.
I mean, yeah, that's the sad part. I'm like, damn, my nigga Melo. Like, fuck. Anyway, I'm done. My school done.
You did both, right? Yeah, you did too. All right. Which one should I do first? Should I do the funny one, or should I do where I get angry?
Where you get angry?
Get angry first.
All right.
Just don't yell.
Or
Or if you're gonna yell, move the mic.
I'm
back.
not gonna yell. I'm
Don't
not
yell
gonna.
quietly.
I'm not gonna really be angry, but it's just a vent.
You stupid motherfuckers!
So this is gonna be a big spoiler alert for the ending of The Outsider.
Thanks.
Spoiler
So basically,
alert.
I shouldn't watch it.
You want
So walk out.
I've told you. You want to walk outside?
No, I don't have my jacket on.
Yeah. So just the end of that to me. So I finished the whole season, obviously. And I was saying how I've been saying to y'all how it's been dragging a little bit, and the ending a lot. Some people have killed it, and some people have praised it heavily. I wouldn't even want to give it that type of like debate. It doesn't deserve it, to my opinion. But it was so bad.
I heard otherwise.
It was. I don't know how. But yeah. But then I've heard from people that said otherwise. They don't even know who the fucking actors are. I can't identify them. Like someone thought the main character of the show was Hugh Laurie from House. He's not. Like what?
You watch
Like
the show?
No.
So this is all. Am I the only thinks it's like foreign language?
What?
I'm confused.
whatever. But anyways,
I don't know shit about the show.
anyways, the show.
I just know it's Jason Bateman. Now I'm fucking with
the
him.
finale.
Wait, is that the
Dude from Ozark.
Ozark? Yeah.
Yeah,
That
fuck him.
Ozark
So-
come back in 2 weeks.
So here how's the last episode plays out, right? Long story short, they're basically on a hunt for a doppelganging monster. Yeah. Yes. Right. That's the long story real short.
Oh shit.
So the finale is where they go to his location. It's a cave, right? Episode the second to last episode ends because he possessed a motherfucker to plot against the police.
They about to say Palans.
What
What kind of show is this?
Yeah, you saying monsters? Like, it's like a literal monster.
The dude that is possessed or held like mentally hostage snipes the shit out of one of the cops, and that was hyped. I was like, he bodied his whole shit, right? So, but it's one sniper, one person, and that's it. Fine. The finale starts. Everyone's like, what the fuck was that? We didn't think we were doing with a sniper. So all of a sudden they start like panicking, and it's like the most stereotypical like bad shooting scene. One sniper is starting to knock out a bunch of people with a bunch of handguns. Which like if you can't see your target, people are like going out in the open and going like an idiot. They moved. It was so terrible in like the plot. People were going out in the open and then getting sniped. He was starting to knock down people left and right. Then another car, like another set of cops pull up, or the lawyer and the other people armed pull up, and then they're telling them to like go away. No, we're not going to go away. We're not going to listen to them. We're going to get out and look at trying to shoot something we don't even see. It was just chaotic. One sniper is knocking people down left and right because people are just making stupid moves. Then then one of them's trying to like escape in a car, and it was like the prototypical, oh, my keys can't fit in the fucking hole, and then he gets sniped. It was just so awful and so simplistic of like a plot. And I'm tired of these shows not finding another a creative way to do a shooting scene. It was so poorly, like, you could watch it still. I mean, even though I spoiled it. But he's starting to knock people down left and right? And then the one possessed chick, not possessed, but she's like weird, right? She saw her boyfriend get sniped, and all of a sudden, she just has the balls to walk out with no gun out in the middle of the open, and then when it shows that he's about to snipe her, that's when he gets out of fucking ammo.
Is she black?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He gets out of ammo and a fucking snake is about to bite him. It was like the stupidest fucking. Of course, when he's about to snipe one of the important characters, it's just like so plot foiled. It was stupid. I don't know how people fucked with it. I just feel like I wasted my whole time watching a show, and then just the whole ending of it. It was so cheesy.
Wait, so where's the monster?
He's in the cave
Doing what?
chilling.
Oh, so you never see him?
You do later.
What do he looks like?
They
kill him?
They just shank him with a knife. But they don't. It's not like they may not have killed him. He may have possessed someone else because he travels through bloodstreams to people. Like if you get
like
touched,
Corona?
Yeah. If you get touched and you have a cut, if he can scrape you, he's in you. It was just stupid. It was just really stupid for a show that I got hyped about. Now I feel like a sucker for watching it. I don't know how people like the ending. It was just such a prototypical bad shooting scene.
Do you ever think like the viewers are all
He was
dumb?
drunk too, by the way, the sniper.
Do you ever think that all the viewers are dumb? You're the only one that's smart?
Yeah.
That's right.
I've seen people, I've seen it being like 50-50 reaction.
Okay.
I just don't understand the other half, to be honest with you.
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Not the which one?
Any of them?
Yeah.
Stormtroopers suck, bro.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Was it worse than that?
In terms of just decision making, yeah, I mean, because like there's like a good 8 people against one sniper, and they're all like taking terrible angles at trying to shoot him. No one's thought they're in the middle of the fucking woods. No one's trying to like go around and sneak around him because he's chilling in one spot the whole time. And I think they even see him. I think they see him and they still like.
So what would you do in that situation?
I wouldn't. He's got a sniper and I have a fucking pistol.
You just off yourself, like,
right?
Fuck it?
No. And at the end, he ends up offing himself too. It's like it was just stupid.
So they killed him and he offed himself?
They didn't kill him. He killed himself. He just randomly.
That would have been better.
He gets bit by a fucking snake, which stopped him from shooting one of the main characters. I was like, because all of a sudden,
who was the snake? Is the snake a character?
No, I don't know what the fuck it was.
It just came out of nowhere.
It just came out of nowhere.
That's fire.
No, it was stupid.
It was a new character.
What?
Did he have a name?
No.
Oh.
And then that's what stopped him from shooting the main character. It was just like terribly done. And then it was so prototypical. It wasn't anything different. It's like the same shit you see in all movies of the past that all of a sudden the bitch randomly gets a cut now where she never touched the guy. It was just so it was bad. It was poorly shot, poorly produced. So just thank you.
Sometimes you gotta drink milk.
I'm just recommending you to not watch the show.
Sometimes you just gotta
Recommendation
drink milk.
taken.
Yeah. What?
Sometimes you just gotta drink milk.
Maybe. Fine. But yeah. So it's just the whole getaway car struggle got to me.
There's a getaway car now?
Like I told you, one of the guys was trying to get away in a car to get service or whatever to call more cops, but he struggled to put the key in the hole, and then he didn't even get like. I think he got sniped.
Who didn't get sniped?
It was like the 3 main characters that like still had development left. It was just awful. Then she was about to go to the burning car. It was like you're just an idiot.
She probably should have went to Burning Man instead.
But my second scoop, that just avoid the outsider. My second scoop, I'm like, sorry.
He was about to rap. He forgot. He said, all right. go, nigga. We waiting for you.
I have officially declared the best lyrical song of the year to Dragon Ball
Tequila?
Durag
Oh.
by Thundercat.
Thundercats. I heard that for the first
It
time
is
yesterday.
lit.
Is it?
It's a.
He has a Vegeta chain, like a diamond.
He fucks
Vegeta
with.
shit.
Have you seen
The
any
hook
of his
is
merch?
"Baby girl, how do I look in my durag?" and he does it like a very harmonic.
Yeah, I fuck with Thundercat.
Yeah,
Well,
they
tell me
used to
the
feature
truth.
him OD on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on all my chains when I'm making love to you.
Do y'all remember? That's right. Do y'all remember the Adult Swim like bumps?
Yes.
That's like the oldie chill vibe music.
I fucked with that.
Yeah. Every commercial break, you just fucking chilling.
I may be covered in cat hair, but I still smell good.
It be like that. Sometimes
Facts.
if you got a cat,
It's
my friend
lyrically.
seen him like 2 weeks.
You don't have to
ago.
like my video games or my comic books, but baby girl, how do I look in my durag? Did I tie it right? Did you wear that dress just for me? Because I'm trying to smash, baby girl. I'm trying to smash in my durag.
It's clean.
Bars.
This shit is wavy as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the waviest chick in London with a do rag.
I remember her.
Yeah, well, I remember. She did look wavy.
It is the most lit lyrics I've heard, and it will be all year.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm already claiming it. Nothing's on
You
top
sure
of it.
that what about the remix with Guap Dad?
There's a remix?
I mean,
That will
it
be.
makes sense.
It makes sense.
The shit he wore to the Grammys was
Yeah.
It
hilarious.
kind of took my idea for my Halloween costume.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna do it.
You can still do it.
I'm still gonna do it
Yeah.
because mine's gonna be a whole different direction with it. But that's part of it.
Yeah. But
If there is a Halloween this year, we'll see. We'll survive this shit.
This shit body St. Patrick's Day, which is funny as fuck.
That's OP.
White people.
You say that, then Cinco
Yeah.
de Mayo.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
acknowledge
that's
that
also white people though.
shit. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, we seen some titties on last year's Cinco de Mayo. That shit was fire.
Oh, I remember that.
Is there a holiday that you even give a fuck about?
My birthday.
I'm the same. I like Memorial Day because we get the extra day off for that weekend. We be
Wildin'.
traveling and shit. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully this shit is done by then. We can go somewhere. Whoa. Whoa, nigga, shut up. The fuck? That niggas is bitches.
All right. Any last words?
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Wash your balls too.
Your feet.
Hopefully we can record next week and not be
I
quarantined.
don't give a fuck.
I do.
Nothing stops the pod. You would have thought.
How you gonna get here on a bike?
No. Run here.
You gonna run? You wouldn't.
Made the weather nice.
Yeah.
See, that's the worst thing about it. We
That's
been having all the weather. Not even like, nah, you can't leave the crib, bitch. We didn't have we didn't have a winter. It snowed twice the whole entire winter.
It fucking figures.
And it didn't stick.
It fucking figures.
Wow,
That's why
I'm
we
thinking
can't.
like, yo,
we can't have nice things,
Yeah,
man.
we cannot. I'm like, fuck. Winter didn't even come, and spring is next week. It's like, fuck. What the fuck is this? Anyway.
All right. But on that note,
Don't kill us.
subscribe to our YouTube.
Don't kill us, Corona.